Is there it is. We are live now. A slight technical difficulties, folks. So I appreciate you being patient and hanging in there. But we are on right now as I am speaking. First of all, welcome to R is Untitled. I, of course, am R, and of course, joining me, we have a part-time esteemed well, not you, Ev, and not you, Ronan, but
Well, people will come on as the
they'll
show
be here.
goes, and
They'll
feel
be
free to
on.
come on and share your opinion. It's not
Exactly.
like we don't we want everybody to share their opinions, please.
Of course. And like I said, this is sports, this is life, and everything in between. So, with that being said, let me just put out three words for you people. It's called like, share, and subscribe. Once again, like, share, and subscribe to my content. If you like it, hey, shout us out, give a like. If you don't like it, hey, you can always make a constructive criticism of the show, what you don't like. But the bottom line is, I am here to provide the people, the people, with a platform. Sometimes we don't have to necessarily go to the mainstream media and go along with their narrative,
I
what they
can't
want you to
even
know,
watch it.
what they want you to they want you to listen to, whatnot. No, we are separate. We are grassroots, and I take pride in that. So once again, like, share, and subscribe to the R is Untitled YouTube channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. With that being said, like I said, I introduced myself. I am R. Also joining me tonight is the lady, Miss Eva Ev. Ev, how
Hello.
you doing tonight?
I'm dealing with the moped mafia
Oh
here in
yeah.
Bridgeport.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that too over here because it's about accountability and whatnot.
Yes.
Oh, hold on, I got somebody else coming on.
Oh.
Oh, and also joining us
What?
before I get
Oh
hold
my
on,
gosh!
hold on, hold on,
Hi!
Ev, hold on. We got my man Roland Black, but his mic is muted. He's listening. I appreciate your support, brother. And also my good friend from Queens, my good man David. David, your mic is live. Thanks for
Where
joining
you
us tonight.
been,
How you doing,
How
brother?
man?
you, how you doing?
Where you been? I haven't seen you in so long.
Yes, it's been a minute. I've been
Exactly.
very busy and extremely tired, worn out.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay, well, you got to get your rest,
but
brother.
all good though, all good.
Exactly. We're gonna get into like the sports world, but like I said, it's sports, it's life, and everything in between. So we're gonna get to that life and everything in between. Accountability,
Hmm.
parental accountability.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
huge. Yeah, we starting off heavy tonight. We
there
starting off
is
heavy.
none.
Ev, I know you had talked about some stuff going on
Oh
in
my
in
gosh.
Hartford with the
Well,
the
it's I.
moped mafia.
Hmm.
I'm here in Southwest Connecticut, and it seems to be a problem with these teenagers running around on mopeds. Like
Hmm.
it's I call it the moped mafia because they run around and they have these like people posted at different places like soldiers. I'm like,
Right.
you wouldn't recognize a real soldier if you actually saw one.
Mm.
So and they're kids. They're kids.
Well, Ev, the problem is we talked about this before the show came on. The problem is the parents, they're in competition with these
Yes.
kids nowadays. You understand what I'm saying? Before, like when I was growing up, the elders looked out without question. If they
Right.
see me doing something wrong, hey, they're gonna pull me to the side, whip my ass with it, or give me a stern talking to, and try to get me back on the right way. And hold on for a
Hmm.
second. Let me just hold my foot for a second. Rob, your mic is live as well. Thanks for joining me tonight. Good to see you here, buddy. Hope all is well.
Everything's well. Thank you for having me.
Of
Appreciate it.
always a pleasure for me, brother. Always.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I was saying, like again, these parents are in competition with these young people. It's crazy.
Right.
If you look on social media, it's that's why I have it, but I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
again, when I go online and I see stuff, it turns me off, man. I don't want to see no 65 or 70-year-old person doing no TikTok dance or
Thank you.
or
Thank you.
some stupid ass challenge.
These are adults doing stupid
My
stuff.
thing is read a book challenge. How about let's try that out. Let's try it. Let's gain some knowledge challenge. I don't want to see
Thank
where
you.
Yeah, I don't want to see somebody in their 50s with their breast out. No, that's not me. Like I said, I have social media. Am I on it like that? Not really. Not really. And
It's
again,
it's sad. It's like people didn't get enough hugs as a child or something.
and I gotta tell you this. I'm glad that my friend Dave is on and whatnot, because Dave, you're in the education field,
Yeah, yeah.
and let me have some of your thoughts on this.
So I'm actually very excited that you have this topic, because this is really something that I have been having conversations about very recently, within the past few days and weeks. And so accountability is really a major deficit that we have. Um,
Yeah.
and a lot of these parents are enablers. And so, working in a school, I often deal with disciplinary issues.
Right.
And one of the most difficult things is to try to teach while you're disciplining, because there has to be a lesson, but then have that lesson um, sort of wiped away by the response of parents. And what I mean is that you have some parents that are, of course, you always get the "not my child wouldn't," but then there are the ones that will, okay, but. So your child did X, Y, and Z. Okay, but the school this, the school that, and I've said to parents before, I said, listen, we've had them for a year, you've had them for 15, and so don't try to make it seem like the environment of the school is what caused certain things. And so it's very frustrating. I'm of a certain age, and you understand this.
Of course.
We're of a certain age where my ability to tolerate BS is very limited. And especially, I save all of that I can for the students, because they're children and they're learning. But when a grown adult comes in and they have zero accountability, and sometimes it's almost like you know the child, and then you meet the parent, and then you say, oh, okay, I get it. I understand why. And so some of the parents are afraid of their children. They're afraid to shatter that aura of we're friends. You're not friends.
Right.
If you have a good relationship, that's wonderful. But to say, we're besties and all of these things, and many of the parents are living vicariously through their children.
Yes, sir.
So all of the things that they wanted to do but could not do, they allow the child to do, and they support bad behavior. And this is not a knock against all parents, because we have some, unfortunately, that are the total opposite, where the child needs someone to listen to them, and the parent is no, whatever the school says. Listen, adults aren't always right, and so there is that. And then I'll let somebody else speak, but there is that middle ground of because we hold ourselves accountable too. And I will say to students, and I started a program in my school. It's called BUILD, BUILD, and it stands for Brothers United in Leadership Development.
Nice.
And what we did was we got a lot of the young men together, and we meet once a week during lunch, and we talk about different steps to manhood and leadership, and accountability, of course, was one of the first things that we talk about.
Nice.
But it's understanding what your role is, what's expected of you, and the first thing I started them off with is, just as we have expectations, you have expectations of us as the adults in the building. So hold us accountable as well. And the parent piece is a struggle.
Yes, it is. Let me just take this time right now to bring into the room Shamik. Shamik, your mic is live. Long time no see, brother. How you been, man?
I'm good. How y'all doing, man?
Doing all right. Good to see you here, man.
You know what I came to talk about, but go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Are we talking about the blasphemy that I put out there?
Which one? It happens a lot. I
Yeah,
don't know.
really, yeah. You got to be a little more specific.
Yeah, let's get to the nitty gritty.
Let's get to the nitty gritty. The nitty gritty, what I put out there was an article I saw about a certain New York Mets player and how the Yankees should try to acquire him.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's one of them.
That's
Oh,
one of
no.
the.
Absolutely
Yes.
not. I seen that too. No.
Are you?
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
reason, you know what? Let me get into that. So since we got Craig and also Rob on that, Rob, why you say absolutely not?
Listen, I don't want to give up anything for him. We had him, and it was all right. He can be where he's at. If he's a good player, let him stay where he's at. I'm good with what we got. What am I going to give up? I'm going to give up like a lot for him. That's what they're going to want. And then
Of course they
so
are.
so I don't want to do that. I want to build with what we have. The pitching is okay. Everything's coming together. Yeah, we went through a slump for a little while, but we're putting it back together.
Are
So
they really though? Because
I,
they got like three guys that are hitting like not 300, 200,
yeah, I know,
maybe a
but
little below.
but yesterday they won 15-1. That was a good one. So we're going in the right direction. Baseball season's a long
Yes,
season,
it is.
Who
Agreed.
did y'all
Yes.
beat yesterday?
and I'm old enough to remember in August when we were 12 games out or whatever it was. Way back in the day, and then we won the division. If you
Who did,
remember that,
who did y'all beat yesterday?
so
Rob, he asked you who do we beat yesterday?
I don't even know. And listen, it's baseball season doesn't
It
start.
was it was
Baseball
the
season doesn't start
children
Was
until
it
of
the
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 Knicks
blind.
get out.
It was
the
the
what?
The children for the blind or something.
Whatever.
Wait,
y'all,
what?
Yeah, I
Baseball
don't
y'all,
know.
season.
y'all,
Baseball. Listen.
Whatever.
Baseball season.
Whatever.
the
Yeah.
Yankees, the Yankees
I,
got
I,
a, the
I
Yankees got a winning record against losing
follow
teams.
the Yankees haphazardly
Thank
until
you.
basketball season's over.
Because I was
Then I
going
Well,
to
follow.
say,
it's 2-0 Yankees right now, so you're
oh,
looking
is
pretty
it?
good.
Thanks a lot, Av. Av says the Royals that
The
they
Royals are
beat.
horrible. Y'all, they beating up on bad teams, and y'all think y'all good. That's not the
The
Yankees.
the Royals pitcher is horrible.
I
Listen.
mean,
Disgusting.
not to be funny, Sir Shamik, not to be funny, but your team isn't. Come on, let's keep it a buck now. They're not doing too well over
You know
in
what? At
Flushing.
least our team is beating up the bad teams. There's another team in New York that's losing to the bad teams. So let's keep it there.
We'll be
I mean, I mean, who cares really? But the Mets are also decimated by injuries too.
exactly.
Yeah,
Our
um,
best players hurt.
yeah, yeah.
Can I
They're
chime in on the
missing a
last
lot.
conversation?
Oh,
Sure,
okay, yeah,
please,
yeah.
please.
So it's a lack of maturity, and society's promoting it. 50 is the new 40, 40 is the new
Yeah,
30. We got
Right.
we got grandmothers that think that they're teenagers. I'm
I
sorry.
know.
I mean, I was married to one, so I
Oh,
really.
jeez. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right.
wait. You were married to a grandmother or a teenager?
Oh,
No,
my God. Really,
listen,
Dave?
my children, she's a teenager, so that's what it comes down to,
Yeah,
It's
and
I
sad.
got you.
It's
that's what listen, listen, not all of them. I was married 3 times, so one of them. But that's what society is. They're pushing this crazy narrative, and people lack maturity. I think
Hmm.
like you mentioned earlier, adults. And when I was growing up, I remember the old lady from downstairs whooped my ass.
Right.
Told my mother when she got home, she
Yeah,
whooped my ass.
oh,
There you
Then
go.
she
jeez.
said, "Wait till your dad come home," and he whooped my ass. And I
yeah,
only did
yep.
one thing wrong, and I got paid. I
Yeah,
got in
Exactly.
trouble 3
Did
times.
we grow up in the same house? I'm just wondering.
Exactly.
Yes, but they came home at different times. I'm one of them latchkey kids. So the
yeah.
lady lived downstairs. She
Yeah.
grabbed me by the ear because whatever I did wrong, I know I was wrong.
You must be Italian.
And so that's the way it happened.
You know what? You know what I'm noticing? Oh, there he is. You
Yep.
know what I'm noticing is we just talked about it. I was just talking with our about how other countries are advancing. Like Germany just launched a huge solar panel farm, and we're over here fighting over parking spots. Like, really?
And there's also a lack of community. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Community
that was
ass.
different. That was different when we grew up. So with you add all those factors together, and parents trying to be friends with their kids instead of the
Right.
adults. Well, when the grandparent isn't an adult, then how is the child to be an adult, and then the grandchild is supposed to
Right.
follow anybody? So
It's
that's
it's
what
a
it comes
learned
down to.
behavior.
Let me take this time also to introduce the Dominator. Sir, your mic is live. Thanks for joining us tonight, buddy.
Man, my brother's on here. What's up, Craig?
Yes, he is.
What's
Yes, he
good?
is.
What's good?
I blame Rob for my tidiness
Uh
or untidiness. He had me on every show known to man today,
oh.
and his introductions are bar none the best.
Uh-oh.
Right.
But yeah, we just got done. I don't know how the hell Rob got here so quick.
He got here fast.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they went a little overtime.
Oh,
okay.
you were on another show. That's why.
Yeah, he was on
Yeah.
Bleed Blue, which is a great show, by the way.
Believe it or not, Ev, I'm a pretty popular guy. No, just joking.
Really, I'm gonna move
But
down there to
I'm
be
glad-
closer to you. Are you kidding me?
I'm just glad to see my brother. I didn't see him in months.
Yeah,
Exactly.
well, if I'd have known you that was gonna wear that shirt when the Knicks make the finals, I wouldn't have been here.
Oh my
shit.
God!
Hey, where are we at in the show? What's up, Dave?
What's
Running-
up, Dom?
Where are we at? Where did Rob go?
He's still here. We started off, because you guys wasn't on and whatnot, technical difficulties, all that stuff. Me and Ev was talking about, the lack of accountability by these parents, how these kids are out of control and whatnot. With several varying factors.
Yeah.
And then-
I thought we had this conversation a few
We
times.
did.
And we're gonna have, and guess what, Dom? We're gonna continue to have it more than a few times.
I'm all for it. You know what? I
It's
hate to say it.
terrible.
I don't want to interrupt. We talk sports enough.
Right.
Like, there are times again, today was a bad day.
Right.
Talking Knicks and sports all day. This is like a breath of fresh air now, because there's only so much you could talk about. We won the Eastern Conference. We don't know who we're playing.
Guess what?
There's real shit going on in the world too.
Oh, there's real shit going on in the world and whatnot. Don't get me wrong, but you know what? We're gonna talk about that too. It's got to be talked about. It's sport,
Yes.
like I say, it's sports life and all that's in between. So that's just what it is.
I'm just happy to see Craig, man.
You know what?
As y'all call him, Shamik.
Shamik, exactly. You know what though?
He's
It's
still
funny.
Craig to me.
It's funny because he came on and he's like, I was gonna. What were you saying? Something about to the fact? Oh, I came here because of one of the topics that you were talking about to kind of set him off or whatnot. Am I correct in that, sir?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which topic, Craig?
That's what we are.
I'm supposed to be at work. I use my comp day to come up here to talk
No.
about the Mets and the Knicks.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Mets.
supposed to be at work today.
No, not the Nets.
You got Dave with you. I'm sorry. Let me go get my Mets hat.
Dave is my Mets.
That's right.
I'm gonna go
That's
get my
right.
Mets hat. Hold that thought. I'm gonna get my Mets hat.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Before you get your Mets hat, sir,
I'm sorry.
we talked about. Let me tell you, we talked about that kind of set him off or whatnot, and even Rob to an extent, about how the Yankees should try to reacquire Juan Soto.
The curse of Juan.
Not Han Solo.
No,
I know what you're
No.
talking about.
But the thing is, though, even though that we put 15 on last night against the bad Royals or whatnot, this team has been struggling offensively just a little bit. I mean, is Aaron Judge setting it on fire at this point? Not really. He's okay, but he hasn't been setting the world on fire right now. And as I mentioned previously, we have 3 everyday players that are hitting 200 or below.
Yeah.
If you have a chance to pick up an offensive force like a Juan Soto, it should be looked at.
Yeah.
Did you notice that the pitcher for the Royals can't even get the ball to the person at bat?
The catcher.
The batter.
The
Batter, I guess.
Oh, the batter. Okay.
I think Juan.
Yeah, we should play.
I think Juan Soto will be just fine in Queens.
Yeah,
I don't think we need to revisit.
I agree with.
I don't think we need to revisit that. Though it's a good conversation. He made his bed. What did we say back then, Dave? I give the dude credit. He said, "I'm going to the highest bidder,"
and that's what he did.
And he stood pat and he went to the highest bidder.
Wait a minute. Wow, really?
Yeah. Before we knew you, Ev. Yeah, these guys know Craig and Dave. They're Met fans. I give him credit for that. You know,
He went to who was paying him the most.
Yes,
that's what he said. I'm going to the highest bidder. And
Wow.
Well. Now, in fairness, we've heard that all the time from players, but then they, when they went to the Yankees, of course they said, "Well, this is a dream come true. This is where I always wanted to be." And they talk about how the pinstripes and all that stuff. But they went because that's where the money was, and now it's the Dodgers that have all the money,
right?
And that's where most of them are going. So he followed the money, and good for him.
Yeah.
Who cares? And even in this conversation of whether the Yankees should try to reacquire Juan Soto, did anybody ask the Mets if they were looking to trade him?
Of course not.
No.
Yeah,
that's what I mean, guys.
This is just somebody talking just to throw something out there.
Yeah.
Well, I see shit that's being thrown across the wall and see it sticks or whatnot. Some people are predicting, by summertime, he's gonna demand a trade or whatever the case may be, which I found kind of ridiculous. I don't know if you guys saw that, but
making that kind of money, guys, is hard to demand a trade.
It is. There's two places where you see stuff thrown against the wall and sticking, and it's social media and the bathroom at Crazy House.
And sometimes, and even sometimes here.
So I don't know. You were either place. That's
But even with that, let me just say this. This is just for conversation purposes, obviously. You bring this guy in. He's supposed to be he is this offensive force or whatnot. You make other moves or whatnot. You have one of the highest, if not the highest, payrolls in Major League Baseball. And what has changed from year to year? Nothing. Because they're still in last place in the National League East.
Have they made the playoffs since they got Soto?
No. Well, they had him 1 year last year.
We just got it.
Yeah.
Right, last year.
Hate the Mets,
I don't hate the Mets. I'm not that guy, Craig. You should know that.
Yes,
Dave does.
Yes, you are.
No, I don't hate the Mets. I don't have no reason to hate the Mets. First and foremost, I don't have no reason to hate the Mets because I support one of the greatest franchises in sports. It has nothing to do with the Mets. I am not a Met basher. Y'all can attest to that, man.
Well, I will give Dom credit.
That's
why I respect your fandom more than
matter of fact. Rob, I don't know if Rob was already on the show earlier. A good friend of mine that I first started doing spaces way back in the day with Edge. He's a Met fan. I used to talk this dude off the ledge every other week. It was like 15 games into the season. Ed was like, "Oh shit, we're done."
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, that's
really?
that's part of I gave up on that type of thing though.
I will say this though, guys. Last year, when they got Soto, I still believe that baseball, not Mets, Yankees, I still thought they was the third best team in their own division.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Between Atlanta, Philly, Mets. Yeah. I still thought they were the third best team in their own division. So, I mean,
Shamika's shaking his head like no, he doesn't agree with that.
He's a Met fan. I get it. But again, I said it, and so far it's been holding up. I mean, trust me, I don't give a damn about really no other team but the Yankees, but I do not hate the Mets. I mean,
right.
Now here's a hater.
Here they go right there.
Man. Here comes a hater.
Reggie just came right out the box.
Go get your game out of the gutter.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the bowling alley. It's
there he is.
McCoy.
He came right out of the box. Like, we didn't even.
Jesus Christ.
What are you even talking about it, bro?
As the pins fall. This time right on.
Exactly.
But I mean,
why are you even talking about that team?
Yeah, all jokes aside, for you Met fans, what do y'all think? I mean, y'all are Met fans. I mean,
well, I think
this is headed.
Yeah. I think it's a wasted conversation.
Okay.
Oh no. What about? I know Craig don't.
It's end of June. End of June. It's over.
Basketball season.
Oh, it's basketball season. All right.
Yeah. I went to the game 3 of the Subway Series a couple weeks ago.
Who won that?
They won 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
to go with their other 9 wins. But anyway,
but I'm saying that to say that after it ended, there was a huge "Let's Go Knicks" chant. It's like everybody everybody was like, okay,
Yeah.
this is over with. Now we can go back to let's go Knicks. And it felt good because, the stadium was a little, of course, divided naturally for the game. But afterwards, I was on the 7 train, and there were, there were Jalen Brunson chants, and everybody, Yankee, Met, didn't care which team. This was about the Knicks, and this is where we are now. And hopefully, we can get those 4 more wins, and then we could go back to talking about what the Mets or the Yankees are doing or not doing at that point.
Public
service
announcement.
I will say this, Dom. For many years I had season tickets on the ledge that you're talking about.
Hey, you know what?
But things changed for me a lot.
Public service announcement. I should have been to New York to see Citi Field or Yankee Stadium. Remember, that's the last places I got, guys.
Yeah,
right.
But a good friend of mine moved out of New Jersey, and I have nobody to visit while I'm there.
Oh, okay.
So I ain't gonna use no names, but he's somewhere on this camera.
Guy
Guy with the gray beard. Threw me under the bus. He moved out of Jersey.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my boy. I love him though. Shit.
Let's do some moving on, shall we? Let's get to this. Is pretty much the NBA show, so let's get on this. You guys heard about this?
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all.
What? A lottery reform? What is that?
Yeah.
The what?
The NBA draft lottery reform. They're trying to
that ain't on the thing.
It should be.
You know why?
No, you was in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah. I just added that.
So what does that even mean? That they pick a name out of a hat or something?
what they're trying to do is not have. It's like an anti-tanking.
Right.
Good luck with that
narrative or whatnot. It's supposed to be some type of radical 3-2-1 anti-tanking.
Yeah, I did a little research on that too. Yeah.
Nah,
what are some of your thoughts on that, or do you even care?
Real quick, why don't the NBA say everybody's name is going in the barrel? Everybody.
Yeah, you said that.
In the barrel. Because my thought is, why give somebody that's losing more credit than somebody that tried all year? It's sort of like the play-in. Do we really need 10 teams? If you couldn't get 1 through 8 in 82 games, sorry, see you next year. With this lottery shit, guess what, guys? The dudes that are 1 through 5 in the lottery this year, guess where they're going to be next year?
1 through 5.
In the lottery.
Right.
So
tell me where this shit works.
So basically, everybody gets a what do they call it? A friend, just activity saying that they participated.
Exactly. I was gonna say that. It's sort of like society now. Everybody gets a participation trophy.
Right.
Let me throw this out there.
We created this shit, but put everybody's name in the barrel. Or spin it. If the champion comes out with the number 1 pick, so be it.
That's
the only way you're going to make this somewhat better.
Yeah. So let me ask this question, because I understand the arguments and the tanking issue. But what makes a team consistently bad?
Bad players.
No, management.
Yeah, you're right.
Management.
Draft picks.
Yeah. So management is the reason. Yeah. And it's not that the players are they don't put the team together themselves. Management does. And so if a team is consistently, I don't mean teams that have good years and some down years and then they rebuild. But if certain teams are consistently bad and the league is looking to try to make more parity, I think that a lot has to be, you don't reward management for mismanaging your product. And so this is essentially what's happening is if they mismanage their product and it's a long-term thing and they're consistently lottery teams, then something else needs to be done. And I don't think it's should be to the detriment of the rest of the league.
Right. So I'll tell you what, Dave, to your point, from 2020, the year that the curse of Patrick Ewing began, from 2020, from 2000 to 2020, we did, other than Minnesota. In that span, we had the worst record in the NBA. We had 17 wins twice. Tell me who the lottery picks were. You don't know because they sucked. We mismanaged the lottery picks. We went and got a Frank Ntilikina because his arms were long.
Yeah.
Kevin Knox because he was a good kid.
No, but you got to talk about who got drafted after them.
Yeah, that too, Craig. I'm just saying, who did we get for sucking that bad for 20 years? I'll wait.
Was that under Phil Jackson?
To Dave's point, management. Management is the one. Again, we had this conversation a few minutes ago. Phil Jackson came in with his white horse when some of you guys were getting ready to go boycott at Madison Square Garden. Phil Jackson came in with the key word, culture. And he told us culture was Aaron Afalo, Williams, and Lopez. That was our culture, and that led to 17 wins.
Yeah.
But who did we draft? We didn't get shit out of this. We got a Porzingis who was off engine. We got Kevin Knox because he was a good kid. Frank Ntilikina because his arms were long. I mean, think about that shit,
that's
man.
right. That's exactly
That's exactly what he said. He had long arms. He was a good defender. Can't shoot worth the shit.
Bishop said last week Soto's an orangutan.
It was embarrassing, man. Serious. It was really embarrassing.
The disgusting part about that is we could have had Spider, we could have had Shai Gilgeous Alexander. Like, that's what makes it worse. Like, the picks that we took instead of the other guy were disgusting.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially Frank Ntilikina, because you could have argued Knox. You could have saw him being a good player, but this Frank kid, that was just ridiculous.
Not a lot of it. And then don't forget, guys, the Carmelo Anthony trade led to Jamal Murray going to Denver. That was our pick.
So it's it doesn't even make sense.
Dave's analogy is the best. It's management.
You know what, Dom? Here's the thing.
Yes, sir.
You had said like the number one pick. Yeah, let's not forget. You had said something to the extent of just because you picked first or whatnot, you're gonna have some generational player lead you to like an overnight transformation. Well, let me throw out a name for you. Vic Wemby.
Good point.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about that.
I'm just saying he's transformed the team. I personally don't really care for the dude, but
the one time the Knicks aren't picking a Frenchman. They pick all the Frenchmen.
Yeah, we pick every Frenchman known to man.
And then we get to this guy.
Be careful what you wish for, R, because I'm noticing something. This young man who's going to be the next Wilt Chamberlain, whatever. Do you know that this dude averaged playing 29.5 minutes per game this season? In all the games he played, I don't know the exact number. I could look it up, but in totality, he played 29.5 minutes a game.
Okay.
He's beat right now. Playing 29 minutes a game. He is dust right now. If y'all watched that game last night and y'all didn't see this dude was done, they're going to get blown out in game 6 at home. This guy got nothing left.
Wow.
And somebody earlier said, well, the air is kind of thin up there. So no. He's a young man, played 29 minutes a game, and he was smoked last night. What did he hit? 2 shots? 3 shots?
Something like that.
But if you watch the game, guys, he was beat. It was like he played 3 7-game series.
Well,
he
looked like he hit a wall yesterday.
Yes, he's toast. Right?
Well, I'll tell you this: the coach, Mitch Johnson, was saying that because he took 15 shots last night. Okay, he took 15 shots.
What he hit? 2 of them?
No, he hit more. I think he had like 6 for 15 or something to that extent, Dom. But here's the thing: the coach, I put him on blast and said, "Listen, we need for you to take more than 15 shots. We need more production out of you. So now you're placing the pressure on this dude." You understand what I'm saying? And if he's winded, as you say, Dom, this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well.
He was 4 for 15 last night.
4 for
5 from 3.
Right.
In 37 minutes. See, this is what I mean, guys. If you look at him, I'll tell you right now, this season, 29.09 minutes per game on average. And he played 64 games. So he should have been well rested. I'm just saying. At that age, come on, guys. Really?
Yeah.
I don't think and I'm not taking nothing away from him, guys. He may be the next Wilt Chamberlain. I don't know.
I don't think
that's
so.
a prediction that we may never see.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, I ain't sold. They lose the next game. Everybody's gonna get a few days off before the championship starts next Wednesday, and let's go at it. You know, this San Antonio great run. Don't get me. I didn't even know this, guys. They won 62 games this year.
Right.
I didn't even know that until yesterday. I looked it up. They won 62 games.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Right.
That's a good. They got a good upside. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're. I think they're way above their head right now, and so is he.
I think when you talk about draft picks transforming teams, you can't just start and stop with Wemby. You got that kid in Minnesota. You got what Luka did when he came in the league. You can go back to LeBron James. Like number one,
Trae Young.
Number one draft picks can transform your team if you know what you're doing and you scout properly. But it can't be the only move that you do.
Right.
So like even on Knicks, everybody's talking about I can't believe we gave up 5 picks for Mikal Bridges. Look at Mikal Bridges. So it just depends on which way you go in transforming your team. At some point you have to draft right. At another point you have to acquire free agents. And I think you got to do both to kind of
Because you know what? We said it. I know I did back then when they did the trade, and even Knicks fans with their fickle asses. Them kids them draft picks we gave up, them dudes are in junior high school.
Right.
They're nowhere near coming to the NBA. They're in junior high school. So if you could acquire that kind, again, back to Dave's point, it's the management that's setting you up for success or failure. And this time, you know, through attrition and through bad judgment, we finally got it right. Do you know that this is the first time in 26 years that we brought our core 8 back since the last time we went to the championship in 1999? That we brought our core 8 players back to the team. And remember, the year the Knicks lost to San Antonio, for us historians, they went to the conference finals the next year with that core 8. Something we never did, guys, in 26 years. We had the wheels on the bus go round and round.
But here's the thing, though. There's 2 ways to get to the championship and to the finals, because I remember when they drafted Durant, Westbrook, Ibaka, those are all draft picks. If you look at the Knicks, what did we draft? Mitch. We didn't draft Cat. We didn't draft Hart. We didn't draft Bridges. We didn't draft
Brunson.
So there's 2 ways. And look at OKC. OKC is a team of draft picks.
Yeah.
So
but they also traded Paul George.
Yeah, but
got a million draft picks.
Right, and they got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, yeah, but they drafted the core of their players. Even the Celtics, they drafted Tatum and Brown.
Right.
They didn't trade for them. So there's 2 ways to go about it.
Right.
But good management knows which way to go, when to go there, who to pick, and who to trade for. So management is going to dictate. Look at the Charlotte Hornets. That team gets run into the ground. They ruined draft picks and talent.
Till this year, they finally somehow
got
it a little right.
Is there a draft lottery reform or not? Because if you want to, listen, like, you know, this commissioner, he wants to turn the NBA to Premier Soccer League. You know, like Dom always calls it, the Sippy Cup. But you know what else the Premier Soccer League does? That if you're the worst team, then you go down a rank and you're not in the Premier League anymore. So if you tank that much, then maybe you should be in the G League and bring the best G League team up. That would never happen. But if you want to avoid tanking, then that's the way to do it.
And you do know, guys, part of this new proposal is really just we're going to add the lottery balls of the teams that we're playing. You got enough. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, you got enough to put these guys in the play-in, which we really don't need. So if you're in the play-in, and let's say hypothetically, guys, you get to the second round of the playoffs. You win the play-in, you win the first round, you lose this. You're still going to be in the lottery. So what are we really accomplishing?
Tom, did you see the last play of the Yankee game?
No, ma'am. I'm on here with y'all.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch the last play. I'm like, what did I just see?
Oh boy. Okay.
You gotta see it. The pitcher actually ducked.
Well, I don't really think I don't think anybody of us, any of us is really watching it and whatnot. But
No,
thank you for the update.
I knew Craig was coming on, so I'm bypassing the Yankee game.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
And I don't miss many Yankee games, guys. Trust me.
Now
Well, the pitcher just ducked, so somebody messed up.
let me do some moving on real quick if I
Hold
can.
on. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God!
Now,
I saw how much that cost.
I gotta tell you, MSG is wild in the fire. And first of all, where are these people getting this money from?
Mondami.
This shit is ridiculous.
Mayor Robin.
Because again, while the garden will be packed, but in the high rise seats, if that's costing you $3,500 to sit up there in the sky boxes, they're not sky boxes. They're just the high rise out.
They're above the sky boxes.
Yeah.
And that's $3,500 for that.
To sit
for
there
one ticket.
For one ticket.
For one game. Where are these people getting this money?
It ain't just the garden, I'm looking at it right now while you were talking. It ain't just the garden. Nosebleeds in Oklahoma City. 2,084.
Really?
That's crazy.
4,612.
For
Oklahoma City?
For no,
I would have thought it was about
see it.
1,500.
For one
I thought it was
game.
like 1,500.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be 1,500.
16. They got some for 16, some for 19, some for
Okay.
2,000, some for
Okay.
2,084, some for
So basically nobody that.
$4,602.
So
it ain't
basically
just
like
Now,
I'm
the
not
garden's out of
going.
control. The garden's out of control. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
Crazy.
this is Oklahoma City we're talking about, guys.
You're right. Exactly.
We
Well,
ain't talking
it's
about
not-
no major market.
But you know what though, Dom? Even though it's Oklahoma City and whatnot, a game of this of this magnitude, we're talking about the finals and whatnot.
Right.
They're gonna charge you a little bit more. I can see what you're saying. I would like to see like 500. I can see that. Believe it or not.
So how much is a Super Bowl game?
Probably way more than that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's a
'Cause-
one-time event though. You got more games in basketball.
Right, that's what I don't understand. You got like 6 final games, and you're going to pay that much per game?
Yeah.
Hopefully, we only have 4 and the Knicks win. But
Yeah,
7
yeah.
final games. But yeah,
But that's like
Right,
$20,000.
And that's nothing to be honest compared to the courtside seats.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Courtside
Listen,
seats.
Yeah,
for
but
the
somebody
course
told
of
me this
for the
today.
course of those nosebleed seats that you were talking about, 3,500, you
Mhm.
can get a studio apartment in Manhattan.
Right, exactly.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
somebody told me this today. They were Cubs fans, and for years, every year they saved money because they said eventually, when the Cubs make it to the World Series, I want to go. The Knicks haven't won a chip in 50 years, haven't been a chip in 26 years. It's like this is like a historic event for some people. I mean, there's 2 generations that never seen the Knicks winning. You know,
Right.
I'm talking about 30-year-olds. How old were they the last time the Knicks were in the finals? They were 5. You know,
Right. But
so
you
when-
shouldn't. It shouldn't be.
But that's what I'm saying is
You
like.
shouldn't have to be a rich person to be able to go see the game.
Hey, listen.
Well, I don't think
I'm
you
a
gotta
fan
be
of
rich.
capitalism, so you're
Yeah.
never going to get me to agree to that. But
Right.
the reality is, like the Cubs fan did, they saved every year for as many years as they were, and finally, when the Cubs made it, they went to the game because it was like their 401k that they put in every
Wow.
year.
Wow.
They probably had
Wow.
$1 million built in that shit the way the Cubs were playing.
Yeah.
But I will say this, guys. I was tempted when it first started. The lights and the nosebleeds at the Garden were going for around 2010. And me and my son went back and forth. We're like, oh shit, it might go down. I'm like, no.
Nah.
That was 4 days ago, guys. That was $3,262 to get the nosebleeds.
That's insane.
Some of them are going for over 4,000.
You can buy a whole car for that.
Courtside, 54,000.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's all relative at this point because for a lot of people, those are just numbers, and
exactly.
Because if you look at it, the some of the I don't want to say poorer, but a lot of
less
average
fortunate.
fans, less fortunate, they couldn't afford to go to a regular season game.
Right, exactly.
The Garden is just, and if you're going by yourself, maybe, but if you wanted to take, your children, your family,
forget about it,
and then eating there,
right?
Eating, what do you pay? $15 for a hot dog. So it's been out of reach for many fans,
right,
for a long time, and this is no different, and they could charge whatever they want, and people are going to pay it.
I run into plenty of people when I go to the games in Miami, Orlando, that their plane fare and their ticket is less than a ticket at the Garden.
I can believe it.
90% of the time, they got somebody they can stay with while they're in either or. I'm one of them that do it, guys. I'll pay $200 round trip, get there the day before the game, be there for the game, come home the next day. Right. And I'm paying $180 for section 112.
That includes your plane ticket, probably.
Yeah. All together, because I can stay with my son. All together, I'm investing $300-something. Right. I ain't got to buy food. He knows how to cook.
You can't even get in the door of Madison Square Garden for that.
Yeah, you can't. Y'all are from New York, guys. Where can I sit for $300-something?
You can sit on,
and I still got to get to New York.
Across the street?
Yeah, across the street. Yeah.
In a bar.
You can sit on Spike Lee's lap.
Yeah, I love hearing people say Knicks fans travel well. No, Knicks fans are smart. Yeah. They know damn well I gotta travel someplace to see them.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. It's no coincidence that
that's
every
insane.
one of the southern arenas, Miami, Orlando, Atlanta, Charlotte. Well, I was there. 90, I'd go low, guys. 60% are Knicks fans.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, it might be even higher.
Oh, yeah.
I've been and in Miami. Miami might be a little higher, too.
Yeah.
I just took a picture in Madison Square Garden, so...
that was an old picture. That was an old picture.
Yeah, that was the old...
Flossing.
Yeah.
I actually met R. He's a lot more handsome than I thought.
No, boy. Okay.
Well,
listen. I was today years old when I realized that he shaves his head.
I'm only down to Reggie, Ronan, and Dave.
That's right.
That's it. Those are the only three I haven't met, are.
Exactly.
And Rob now. I mean, I could go see Rob fucking tomorrow if I felt like driving and he's buying lunch. Yeah.
Like Ronan just said, I can sit at home and save that $300.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts.
I only do it because me and my son get a chance to hang out. We're both Knicks fans.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad venue. Yeah. I told y'all what happened last year. Was it last year? No, the year before. I went last year and this year, but the year before, when the Yankees lost to the Dodgers, after the game, everybody's going down the escalators. New York Knicks. New York Knicks. Go New York. Some dude started trying to get a chant. Let's go Dodgers. Everybody's looking at him like, he's about
to get beat up.
You ain't say let's go Marlins.
Was that at Penn Station?
You talking about it was in Miami.
In Miami.
He's about to get beat up.
That was the funniest shit I ever heard.
Insane.
And by the time I got home, the Yankees had lost the World Series.
By
the time we got to my son's house.
But it's a shame, though. Honestly, guys, it's a shame that real fans, and I'm talking about real fans, they are outpriced.
Yeah.
In trying to see this and whatnot. And don't get me wrong, like they're gonna have to pay a premium price, but not to the point where it's like, it's like a damn near a down payment on a mansion and whatnot. It's beyond ridiculous. And we're talking about for one fucking game.
Yeah.
One.
Two tickets, $6,000, $7,000.
Come on now. You can't make that make sense to me. It's ridiculous.
Right. And where's all this money going?
To the Knicks, to the NBA.
The NBA.
Yeah.
So all that money that people are paying for one game is going for these rich investors?
No, it's going to the team because it's their arena.
Ownership. Yep.
Right. Ownership is fronting, what? $164 million for payroll for 82 games.
Oh my
So
god!
they got to get some of their money back.
Oh my
So-
god!
And the league is fine with it because nobody's stepping in on behalf of the fans. You know, from the league standpoint, and saying, you know what, there has to be a cap.
Right.
You know,
And you would think
there's no cap when it comes to how much fans have to pay.
Right. You would think though, guys, this is where greed comes into play.
Right.
You would think after the $144 billion investment per year that the NBA got in Disney, NBC, and Prime, you would think they would all get together and say, shit, maybe we should do something about these tickets. Because guess what? And I brought this up before, guys, when this first started. What is the NBA not worried about anymore? Ratings. They ain't got to worry about ratings for the finals.
They already
the bill has been paid.
You did say that.
The only ratings you're going to see is for the NBA finals.
That's it.
Point blank serious. That's it.
Right.
Because everything else is paid in full. And the sad part about it is the system they got. The ones that invested all this. Oh, I forgot Disney, because Disney owns ABC and ESPN.
Right.
The sad part about it is they still allowed ESPN, the shit show of all shit shows, to televise the finals.
But that's
really,
why
you
that's
got
why
all this money from Peacock.
And then you got to pay to see the finals.
But
you wouldn't have to pay. Well, yeah, if it was Prime,
That's why I know Dolan was going to charge, because the NBA kind of fucked him with his MSG network, and that's why he's still suing the NBA, because it basically screwed him because of these deals that the NBA overall made, which hurt the Knicks.
Yeah, but they're getting some of that money back. That's where that shit, what they call it.
Yeah, they're getting some of the money, but Dolan used to get all of the money.
Right. People are going to sit there. People are going to sit there and complain that the first round of the playoffs, I guess, because I always got to go via League Pass or. So the first round, this is the first year that the first round of the playoffs would not televise via your home network.
Right.
Who's that guy?
That's
Oh my goodness!
Hold on. Hold on.
Where's his onesie,
sir? Live. Mr. Live.
He's actually wearing clothes.
What's going on, big dog?
What's going on, y'all? What's popping? What's going on?
Not wearing a onesie.
Just talking about
it's at the cleaners. Is that the cleaners?
Talking about logo put on.
Listen, read his shirt. It's essential. That means the shirt is pants are optional.
Oh God! No.
All right, hilarious. We just talking about the rising cost of these NBA final tickets
It's
and whatnot.
crazy.
Listen, man. Look. You know, like if you understand the travel of New York Knicks, like I bugged out when I saw so many Knicks fans at the Cavs game, and it made perfect sense. Like I heard the nosebleeds was like 1,200. You know what I'm saying?
They're more than that.
Well, yeah. See, like in the Garden, the like the cheapest seats, the one that Magnotti, the mayor, had. The mayor was in the nosebleeds for 12
Wow, really?
Somebody took a picture. Yeah, somebody took a picture of him in the nosebleeds. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, yo,
Hold on.
And they was like, they caught him up there, but the seats up there was like 1,200.
Wow.
Like I said, I heard they going for more than that. So if you understand a $1,200 budget to go to the Cavs game, right, a playoff game with in Cleveland, hey, you could take the plane, right? You know what I'm saying? You could fly a coach, right? You could get you a nice hotel. You know what I'm saying? A meal or two. You probably take your little girlfriend with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and see the game
for the same price.
For the same price.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame afterwards, and there you go. Yeah,
right? See, look, Rob, you know what I'm talking
about.
That's
like the best date ever.
Yeah. Wow. So I don't understand it. I mean, I do understand it. It's the same reason why I'm in the South now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know y'all supposed to talk about that too and shit, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, son, New York is ridiculous.
It's insane.
It's insane.
It really is, man. $76,000 for courtside.
What? $76,000 for one game.
Crazy.
One game.
I didn't know it was that much.
Yeah,
That's insane. And it's all to be seen.
Right. Absolutely.
And like I said, it's the fans that really, the real fans, because no real fans can afford no damn $3,500 or whatnot.
Absolutely not.
Come on now.
Absolutely not.
Sit up waiting cheap.
Timothy Solomon or whatever his name is, he's a super fan, right? He's a super fan.
I don't remember him when Alexis Fed was rocking.
Timothy
I don't remember none of them.
The guy that played whatever.
I don't know.
I was wondering what he was famous for. I don't know who that guy is.
He played the newest Willy Wonka. And he played
the newest
Willy
Wonka. Okay.
Dune. He played the new Dune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he
Dune.
doesn't pay for his tickets. He doesn't
Exactly.
pay for his...
Thank you, Rob. Exactly.
The only person that pays for his courtside seats is Spike Lee. Because when you get courtside seats, these actors, you have to do things for the Knicks. And Spike Lee doesn't want to be beholden to them.
That's do like what?
Remember,
what do they want?
Hold on. If you remember when the Soprano TV show was popular, all of a sudden one episode they're all wearing Knicks gear, and they were doing events for the Knicks. But then Gandolfino, whatever his name is, he got
Yalanakis or something like that, right?
You have to. Is it like a barter system?
Is it like a Diddy system?
Wow.
What do you have to do for the Knicks to get a free courtside?
No,
I can't go there.
Yeah, like Rob said, it's you. You know what I'm saying? There's certain charities, certain events, certain situations like that. That you do with the Knicks organization, and they can slide you on Celebrity Row. And here and there and stuff like that. So
I gotta believe some of them
Knicks
are still
make
paying.
the call and say, "Listen, we got this charity tournament, whatever, and we need you there. You better answer the call and show up, otherwise you're not getting courtside seats."
Otherwise,
that's great.
Wow.
So it's like a barter system.
Yeah,
you're gonna be on that Spike side.
Yeah, what the hell would you ever want Fat Joe representing your organization for?
He's not fat anymore, by the way. I think he had weight loss surgery.
I know he's hot with all these podcasts and shit, but
yeah,
where's the line drawn in the sand?
He ain't that hot. He ain't that hot.
Exactly. Where's the line drawn in the sand? I mean, he's another one. Again, we're all old enough to remember Nick Game. I don't remember seeing him at the Garden all the time.
No.
Right. And when I say all the time, again, LeVar Postel all the time, right?
Right.
Moochie Norris all the time, right? That's what I'm talking about. Right. Lance Thomas all the time.
Yeah.
17 wins. You know what I'm saying? Dan Toney all the time. I don't remember you guys.
Me either. I don't remember them when we were losing 65 games.
Exactly, Don. Exactly.
But here they are now because let's act like we did.
It's the hot ticket. It's the hot ticket, Dom.
Let's act like we did something. These dudes coming on the court, giving dap after each game.
Yeah, that's crazy too. That's crazy too. But the Knicks lost 2 in a row just because of that. You know what I'm saying? The Hawks seen that shit and was like, "Oh, y'all motherfuckers celebrating already?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got
one game.
After one game.
But
one game.
Dom, you've been to Miami. Miami's the same thing. Nobody shows up. But when it's the place to be, when the Heatles were there,
right?
Yeah, everybody showed up just to be seen. It's like a place to be seen.
That's what it's all about.
Because trust me, I've been there numerous times since they went away from the Heatles. Mm-hmm. Now, what's his name? The heavy-set Spanish guy. We the best.
I think that dude Palestinian or something like that.
But he's a staple. I will say that every year I went, he was there.
John McEnroe is a staple.
Yeah, all them other guys in Miami. I don't recall seeing them after the Heatles.
Oh, you talking about Miami? Yeah,
after the Heatles, but what's his name? Still there. He's still showing up.
Mm-hmm.
We the best. What's his name again?
Khaled. DJ Khaled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
DJ
one of
Cal.
the rare ones that still,
Mm-hmm.
And
you
what is
know,
he
it's
Well,
doing?
you got a few real ones. You know,
Yeah.
so you got
Yeah,
but for the
they have the same thing in LA.
yeah.
You know,
And
celebrity
they're the
law.
originators of this stuff.
They
Dave.
are.
Let's
Yeah.
keep it a buck.
And what,
They're
Jack-
who
the
was
Jack
originators of
Nicholson.
this nonsense.
Who would you say
Jack-
is the most
Jack-
expensive?
and Diane Cannon, right?
Yes.
Between the Lakers and
Yes.
the Knicks, they got to be the two expensive.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Lakers
That's-
Lakers 1 and 2 all the time in revenue. The
Yeah.
Lake 1 and 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
1 and 2 all the
Wow,
time.
that's sad.
But I think they started this Celebrity Row thing.
I
They
think they
did.
did too.
Yeah.
I think they did too. You remember all the Showtime Lakers and
Of
you know,
course.
Jack and Diane Cannon.
Jack-
and,
yeah,
and the
exactly.
other- yeah, it that was the first you know time that we saw that. With
Yeah.
sure.
And even our
For sure.
even our homeboy became part of Celebrity Row in LA. Denzel.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
Denzel.
Yeah, damn
yeah.
sellout. Money
Oh, yeah.
He's
earning Mount
my
Vernon.
favorite actor. Oh, that's terrible.
He's dapping up LeBron, of course.
Yeah, he's
No.
in LA, standing
Yeah.
tall, looking good. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, you're crushing my dreams right now.
I'll
Yeah.
stop
It
it.
is. I mean, it's like you ever see that guy in Toronto that wears the turban?
Yes,
He always
yeah,
sits
yeah.
under the backboard.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been. I don't even know who this dude is.
Neither do I.
He's there at every game. Unlike
Probably
Drake.
Prince of somewhere.
You know, Drake shows
Yeah,
up for
but
the
he's a
important
real
games.
one though.
Yeah.
He be there.
He be
Yeah,
there every
he's
game,
always
right?
been there. He's
Yeah.
always been there. You know
But
who
you
I
got guys
can't
like
stand?
Drake when they're doing good. Now here he is sitting courtside,
Promoting
and dudes
something.
sitting under the backboard
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
game for the
Every
last
game.
I don't know how many
Yeah,
years,
yeah.
man.
He's been there.
Yeah.
Now he's been
Yeah.
there.
He's definitely
Been
been. You know who I can't stand? I don't.
Who?
It just rubs me the wrong way. That Marlins guy.
Oh no, you know what I do like about him, Dave? He'll go anywhere.
Well, but he'll go anywhere and rock that Marlins stuff
Right.
because he's right behind home plate. He's
Marlin
not a
man.
fan- Yeah, he's not a fan of the teams that are
No.
playing.
What is he?
He's a
Yeah.
lawyer or something like that.
Yeah,
And-
he's a retired lawyer at that.
and so he shows up at these games, and he's always for the baseball game. He's always seated behind home plate.
where the camera's
Right.
at.
Yeah, where the camera's at, and you can't miss him because he's got that orange Marlins jersey on, and
And
it's
that
like
orange hat.
yeah, and so it's like you're not a fan of, like, if it was the Yankees Dodgers World Series,
Right.
and
He's
he's sitting
there.
back there with the Marlins thing
I-
on. It annoys me. It just rubs
I
me
want to
the
know
wrong
how
way.
he gets the tickets, Dave.
Mm.
He-
How the hell you in the same spot in every
Yeah,
stadium?
yeah.
Word.
No matter what, for
He
the
probably
biggest
owns
game.
the seat.
For the
No,
biggest
he
game,
can't.
no, it's different stadiums
Yeah,
around
different
the
stadiums.
country.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
He must have retired well because I know he's a retired lawyer.
Mm.
yeah.
Okay.
You know where
Well,
where I
there you
haven't
go.
seen him? I haven't seen him at a Marlins game.
No,
Of course.
no, I haven't seen him
For
yeah,
real.
because-
I-
yeah,
Of course.
I've watched Marlin games,
I haven't
and
seen
you
him there
can't
either.
miss them, guys. Whoever never seen this shit,
Right.
Who would?
he's
First of all,
right behind home plate.
First of all, who wants to go see a Marlin game? I mean, like,
Yeah.
I
I
tell you what,
went.
I tell you
I
what,
went.
I did.
I did. I did
I
too.
went to see.
I
I
did
went to
too.
see the Mets. Too bad Craig is gone now with his corny ass. I went to see the Mets. I went to see. Don't remember? I went to see the Mets in the Marlins, and I'll
Yeah.
tell you
Right.
what. When they got rid of that fish tank, that's a pretty
Yeah.
nice. Dave, you've been there. That's a
Yeah,
pretty
I've been
nice
there.
stadium.
The fish, and they got it outside now.
Yeah, it's not.
Mm.
Yeah.
Remember, it used to be
Yeah.
in left center.
Yeah, it used to be. Yeah,
in the
yeah.
in the
No,
wall,
it's
guys.
a nice thing. I sat down the right field line right off the railing,
Right.
and yeah, my wife and I, this is
How much did that cost you?
I sat in row
Next
I sat
to
in row
nothing.
8.
next
Yeah,
to
I
nothing.
sat in row 8
Yeah.
behind first base. And
Marlins
it was very
tickets.
affordable.
Yeah,
Matter of
very
fact,
Marlins
the
tickets
weird
are
weird thing
hilarious.
is when I went there, what's the name was playing center field for Miami. Chaz.
Yeah, I was about
Chaz-
to say Chaz
Chisholm.
Yep,
Yeah, he was playing
Oh,
center
right, right.
field
Yeah. Mhm.
for
Okay.
the Miami Marlins.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
next year he
Okay.
was playing with the Yankees.
Yep.
It is a
Marlins-
nice guys. You know I've
It
been
is,
to every
it's
stadium
nice.
except 2. I wouldn't put that in the top 10.
Now,
But it's
I
still a
wouldn't.
nice stadium.
Now, I wouldn't
It's
walk
in a shitty
there.
area, but
I
it's a
wouldn't
nice
walk there.
stadium.
It's like Little Havana.
Yeah,
Where's-
it's in a
where's
shitty
that?
area.
Oh,
In Miami,
Yeah,
right?
Yes, ma'am.
I went
yeah.
there. I actually,
Oh.
I lived down
Yeah.
there at one
Yeah.
point, and
Yeah.
I went to Bayside, which is the shopping area right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell you what, parking even parking your car in the stadium garage is a risk.
Really?
I took
That's
Wow.
crazy.
It's
So I
not in a
took an
very
Uber.
good neighborhood.
Yeah.
guys. Not
Bayside
like
is
we
not
took an
even
Uber.
close to the
Yeah.
Marlins.
Oh.
Bayside is
It's
close
not
to
a
the
it's not a safe area.
Hold on, let me
Bayside
get
is close to the Miami Heat arena, not the
That's
Knicks
nice.
arena.
That's in a
By the
nice
way-
area.
Oh,
That's
right.
in a nice,
That's
That's in a
true.
nice area.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a very nice area.
that's a nice
That's just
area
right
over
on the
there.
water.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
went.
so
I
that's
went
a nice
the
spot.
year the Marlins went to the World Series. I went to a couple of regular season games. I was there for a couple of months. It was hilarious. Tickets to get in were like $8, and then all of a sudden, to go to the World Series, you couldn't buy a seat because they were going for
crazy.
$200-$300. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
The regular season was $8, and then there was 8,000 people there. They make it to the World Series. It's just like going to the Heat game.
But
it was to be seen.
Hey, but Rob, was they being heavily supported during that World Series? Because I heard otherwise.
During the World Series, during the season, they weren't. That's why I said this. The year they won the World Series, they went to the World Series.
They beat the Yankees.
To go to the regular season games was $8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Trust me, guys. All the stadiums I've been to, I don't think I ever paid more than $54.
Yeah.
Because remember, I'm going to a regular season game.
That's one
I'm
factor.
only getting one ticket, and really, honestly, guys, basically, I don't give a shit where I sit because I'm just going to see the stadium.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what, guys, if you catch them, because remember, as long as you go before the end of June, you're good.
Yeah.
Because school is out. You catch you a weekday game. That's during a weekday game. That's a day game.
Yeah.
Shit, you golden, man. You pay like $38.
Yeah, but you know what the hustle is? So I went to see the Yankees play the Braves. You know, so when the Yankees come into town, you have to buy tickets for 2 games. They don't sell you. So you have to buy the Yankee ticket, and whoever they're playing the next game, it could be the Marlins.
They make you do that?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
Unless you buy it like, off, from, whatever it is. These
so you have to buy the whole season ticket?
No, just 2.
You have to buy
games.
2 games worth.
2 games.
Hence
That's
the reason.
wrong.
Hence the reason, guys. I can't. 27 stadiums is a lot, guys. But I don't think maybe once. The Marlins, actually. The Marlins Stadium was the only stadium I went to that one of the New York teams were playing in. Again, remember, guys, I don't give a shit who's playing.
Yeah.
But I know if I go to Atlanta and they're playing the Nationals, I know I'm getting a good seat for like $48.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw the Braves and the Padres.
Yeah.
On a Friday night. Yeah.
I'm going to the stadium with my phone on the Game Time app, buying the ticket as I park my car.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You can't do that here.
In Miami, it's like $10 to get in, and it's another $50 to get out.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's not, guys.
The area is so bad. The area is bad.
To get out of Miami, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The last time I went, something happened. And I'm trying to tell my son they got the roadblocks for whatever reason, guys. Always remember this. If you're going straight and there's a block in front of you, left, right, takes you around that square. Yeah. My son, having more map reading abilities than me, he decides he's gonna just keep going straight.
No.
Right. 55 minutes later, we're still and trust me, tell Dave, if you're stuck within a mile radius of that stadium, God bless you. I hope you're strapped.
Yep. Because when they turn out the lights at the ballpark,
you better be gone.
It's a different beast.
It's a different beast.
It
ain't like Atlanta. Atlanta turns the lights out in the 7th inning, and you do the tomahawk chop.
Let me tell you one thing about Miami is you better learn how to drive real quick, because Because people they'll run you over and keep going. They really don't care.
But it's a different world when you go to Heat games. As much as I hate the Heat,
that arena right on the water and everything.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
That whole area.
It's very nice. I stayed out there.
It's sort of like when I went to see the San Francisco Giants. Y'all all saw a game of Giants.
I want to go there,
Dave. I'm telling you, if you're sitting like anywhere between first base and right field and a little up, maybe mezzanine, just looking down at McCovey Cove. That shit.
Forget about it.
That's number 2 so far on my list. I got to get to Citi Field because they say Citi Field is the second nicest stadium behind Truist.
Right.
But that shit in San Francisco, guys, if you're on the right side of that stadium, the right field side, and you're looking down in that water, and trust me, when somebody hits a home run, it's just like on TV. They're in the little canoes. Chasing the ball. I'm like,
Dom,
I saw that.
Dom, have you been to PNC in Pittsburgh?
I heard that's nice.
I was stationed there.
I heard that was the next one. I heard that.
You were stationed in Pittsburgh?
That's another one that's on the water. The Allegheny River right there.
Dom, you were stationed in Pittsburgh?
Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Yeah, I did a tour in Penn State and a tour in Temple.
Okay.
For ROTC.
That's a beautiful ballpark.
I'm almost certain, Dave, that's the Allegheny River. They're playing right above that shit. That's nice.
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates.
You got the Roberto statue outside. That shit is.
Even though the Pirates suck, I'm just saying.
Yeah. You know what? I wanted to know you guys' reaction to this topic right here, real quick.
No, really?
Yeah. That guy Joe Mazzulla. Now, there's been some feedback on this. Not 100% positive either. Honestly, you got to give the guy credit. He did a great job. I mean, that we know what happened in the playoffs, whatnot with the 3-1. He did the Doc Rivers thing during the playoffs. All right, we acknowledge that. But overall, for keeping this team competitive and without a majority of the time of Jason Tatum not being able to play during that season until he recovered or whatnot, you got to give the guy a little credit. Now, I understand there's Mitch Johnson. There's also the Detroit, right? Yeah, that Diagonal, exactly. The Detroit Pistons coach, Bickerstaff.
I feel like he should have won that over.
You feel he should have won that? Okay.
Who, Bickerstaff?
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily win, but he should have definitely got votes over Mazzulla. I mean, because what do we determine? What do we if we basing it on what are we basing it on when
they don't even know? They don't even know
where they came from.
They don't even know.
You know what I'm saying? Don't like if Bickerstaff don't get that team. Like they were first damn near in the league for a minute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they had an excellent season with the limited shit that you know what I'm saying, personnel that they had.
Exactly. They went 12-2 without Cade Cunningham.
Right. See, look, I forgot about that. Right. So
12-2. And they almost ran the gauntlet in the East. They almost had the best record from start to finish. Detroit, we're talking Detroit, right?
Yeah.
They almost ran the gauntlet of being the number 1 seed, and everybody thought they would fall off the planet Earth. Remember when he had that lung thing?
Yeah, I thought so.
Exactly.
Yeah, we all did. We all thought.
We all did.
But again, guys, what's the standard? Like, why can't the NBA, the only league in professional sports, just for some reason can't keep it simple? Why not the team with the best record to win Coach of the Year? Because they get home court, right? They get
right.
They get the out of jail free card. They get home court throughout, right?
It so goes to the highest bidder, Dom. It goes to the person that's paying the most money.
No, I'm not. Nah, I can't go that far, Ev, because I know how the NBA is. The NBA guys, believe me, I love my Knicks, but I don't love the NBA. To me, they're like one of the weirdest leagues in professional sports. They keep trying to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
And again, every time they reinvent the wheel, if it's not about the Benjamins, you don't know what the hell's going on. Like,
right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, there's no transparency in what requirements are to be considered Coach of the Year.
Or we don't even know who's voting for the players to get in the Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
You know, we should take a trip to Springfield just to go to the Hall of Fame. Honestly,
it's all right, but it's watered down. It's not like if you want to go to a Hall of Fame, go to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Right.
If you want to do a Hall of Fame, go to Cooperstown, because I would venture to say 90% of the people in the Baseball Hall of Fame deserve to be there.
Right.
I can't say that about the NBA.
No,
Seriously.
Well, it's not even an NBA Hall of Fame. It's the
it's basketball.
Nice,
Right. It's a basketball.
I think after Tracy McGrady, I think I told y'all this a billion times.
Mm-hmm.
When McGrady got voted in, I was done. I was like,
right, and that kind of that had poisoned me when I look at the prime when I look at the prime broadcast with Melo, Vince Carter, and him. Like, it looks weird now because all she's saying, like, none of them dudes got rings.
Yeah,
right.
3 Hall of Famers.
And you know I love Melo. I love Melo.
Yeah, you do.
But none of them got rings, and how she introduced them is the Hall of Famers.
Right.
And I go, Vince ain't do nothing. Tracy ain't do nothing. And God bless my guy Melo, but he ain't do nothing either.
Exactly.
Right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I see Dom every time I see Melo and all of them. Like he done poisoned me. You know what I'm saying? To be like, damn, he's right. God damn.
When you think about it, guys, like all 3 of them, I for some reason I'm stuck on Tracy McGrady, guys, because I think I'm stuck on Tracy McGrady because he was the first ballot, but Bernard King wasn't.
Wow.
Maybe it was a personal thing. Bernard's from Brooklyn. He's one of us.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't a first ballot. But Tracy McGrady was. And guess what? What did both of them suffer? Injuries.
Right. Yeah, load of injuries.
Tracy McGrady never got out the first round. Bernard King did. He got out the first round.
Now that's something I didn't know. I didn't know Tracy McGrady never got out the first round.
Never got out the first round. And we all remember when Bernard King smoked Boston. And we went to the second round. Remember that?
Yeah,
he smoked Boston, and he was playing with 2 broken fingers.
Right.
Tracy McGrady never did nothing like that. He never got out the first round, guys. And guess what? He bandwagoned him and the ultimate quitter, Jeff Van Gundy, when Yao Ming came to the NBA. Now all of a sudden Van Gundy wants to coach again. So now you got Yao Ming. Yeah, Yao Ming. Then here comes Tracy McGrady.
He bought a team in China.
Yeah, they never got out the first
okay.
round.
Wow.
No.
With Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady, and a host of others, and Jeff Van Gundy as their coach. Never got out the first round.
Wow.
Now, you can give McGrady credit. I don't know if he was on the roster. He was on San Antonio for some time when they won their last chip, when Leonard Kawhi won the MVP.
Yeah, he was there for a cup of coffee.
I don't know if he made the playoff roster, but he was on that team for a short period of time during that season. But basically, he never got out the first round, and he's a Hall of Famer, really? And Bernard King had to wait, what? I don't know if he was second, third ballot, whatever, but he wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Right.
But Tracy McGrady was. Yao Ming was. Yao Ming got in because of what? His international flair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guy played 5 minutes in the NBA.
You got into the basketball part of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, exactly. It ain't about
that was a tall dude, though, for real.
Yeah, but he had the big man. He had the big man disease.
Well. Hold on. Let's welcome in Sir Bishop is here. Just in time for the basketball segment. So this is how you doing, young man?
What's going on, boy?
What up?
Yes.
What's up?
Nothing much. I was having some technical difficulties, but I decided to persevere through that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, pressing through. That's good.
Yeah, that's right. And still join the conundrum. I
don't know if you noticed, Dom.
I don't know what it is, but I can't go a whole show without losing sound.
You lost sound again?
Yeah, and I came back on. Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Dom, are you watching the Yankees? They're up 7-0.
No, I'm hanging with y'all. I'm getting ready to go because I am tired.
Okay, brother.
And I did a lot of talking today with these jokers with this NBA shit.
It's all
I'm
good.
gonna stay on. I got 34% left, and I don't feel like plugging my iPad in.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Well, the Yankees are up 7-0, so I'm just letting you know.
It's all good.
So you guys haven't talked basketball?
A little bit.
Yeah.
We're waiting for you.
Live brought up NBC's Hall of Fame analysis crew.
Right.
If that's basketball, yeah. All three Hall of Famers that didn't do shit but got in the Hall of Fame.
We also talked about the ticket prices of these finals and whatnot.
Insane.
You know what I'm saying?
Insane. $54,000.
Bishop texted me earlier. He told me he was going to the Garden.
Yeah, all right.
That's $54,000 for one game.
$3,000 is sitting in the nosebleeds. That is wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But I do know a couple of people. You know one of them, Live Anna.
Oh, okay.
She's going to OKC or San Antonio. She lives in Texas. She lives in Dallas, she's going to one of them games.
Right now, do we know how much the tickets are at OKC?
Nosebleeds, I read it was $1,800.
Yeah.
That's
wow.
not gonna be like New York. It ain't gonna be like New York.
Garden is $3,000 for nosebleeds. Going up as we speak.
Word.
Yeah. That ain't worth it, guys.
Nah. There's not a game that can make me pay any more than a G, man.
No way.
And again, if it's a G, I'm sitting on the court.
Huh?
Not in these games.
I'm in the logo.
You're gonna be up there with a blanket cleaning the guy.
That's how cheap I am. I'm that cheap. Well, if I pay $1,000 and you bringing me refreshments on the court,
it's $1,300 to $2,400 for a ticket.
Where at? Oklahoma?
Yes.
Yeah.
$1,300 to $2,400.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Check this out. Ticket prices for the New York Knicks NBA final games at MSG are the most expensive on record, with get-in prices ranging from $3,400 to over $6,000 for
just to walk in the door.
Yeah,
for
nosebleed seats.
Nosebleeds, Ev.
Yes. All right.
Courtside
seats have actually fetched nearly $280,000 for a single pair.
That's crazy.
Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. $280,000 for two tickets?
Yep.
Single pair.
The thing about that is,
oh my God.
When you put this in perspective, there's a lot of money out here, and there's a lot of people that got it. So.
Right, but like Dom said, or not Dom, Live said, where is the ticket for the average person? Where's the ticket for me?
This is not for the average people.
No.
This is for
that's what ABC is for.
The average people are the ones that hold up the team for the 82 games.
Yeah.
And the good and the bad times.
Yeah.
The frustrating times. That's the average people. When it comes to, the pomp and circumstance, that's when you get all the celebrities. You get I read something that the orange asshole was going to the game.
Right.
Madison Square Garden. It's like, dude, what do you have to do with basketball?
He just wants to be seen.
It's like, what do you have to do with basketball? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So it's like, now
it's the same with showing up at a football game. Like, really?
You
couldn't run a mile if you tried.
But allegedly, he's a Knicks fan. He was a Knicks fan.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's always been a Knicks fan. Let's keep it a buck. But then again, what is Fat Joe doing sitting courtside?
Being seen.
Where was he when we
$200,000? That's great.
Yeah, exactly. Live. Where was he when we won 17 games? Maybe he was there and I didn't see him.
It's just to be seen, Dom.
Exactly.
He was there right before. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give him credit for Moochie Norris. I ain't gonna give him no credit on that. But he was definitely there in the D'Antoni days. I remember that.
I've seen him at the Garden.
I seen Michael Rappaport in the shitty days, and he's getting flack for going to the Nets game.
Yeah, you know how New Yorkers are.
When's the last game you seen Trump at?
Probably in the 90s.
Probably.
Right.
Yeah, probably in the 90s.
It's all manipulation. He just wants to be seen.
Pomp and circumstance. Pomp and
Hey,
circumstance.
it's
like,
for all of them. All of them do that shit.
Pomp and
Come on,
circumstance.
man.
It's not just him.
It's like you got Tracy. What's his name? Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan, yeah.
The ultimate flop comedian on the court in Cleveland crying. Come on, man.
What?
Really?
Was he
Stop that
crying?
shit. Stop with all of this.
I'm
What
glad
are
I
you
didn't see
about?
that shit.
Yeah, he
I'm
was
glad I
glad.
didn't see that.
Come on, guys.
Tracy,
Let's.
Tracy got nice seats thanks to Walmart, you know.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I'm glad he's healthy, and I'm glad.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
So,
But
what does the president of the United States got to do with the goddamn Knicks? Not a
nothing.
goddamn thing.
Nothing.
Like what
What do you
any
mean
any
nothing?
politician that goes to any game, what do they have
Nothing.
anything to do with that game?
Nothing.
Right.
They want to be seen.
Exactly.
yeah,
Just
but
like
Trump's
all
in
of
New York.
these-
Hold on. It's just like President Obama was a Duke fan because
Yeah,
Right.
all of a sudden because of
Right.
all of
Zion.
a sudden. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
but that's just politics.
And,
Trump
Yeah.
identifies as a New Yorker, even though he
And
lives in
what's his
Florida.
name? Bush was a big fan of. I forget.
Wasn't it one of them baseball teams?
Right.
He
Who?
owned it. He
Bush,
owned
he
it.
owned
had
the Rangers,
ownership.
yeah.
Yeah,
He used to
He
own the
owned it.
Rangers.
Oh, right. You're right. He
Yeah.
had
He
part
owned the
ownership.
Rangers. He couldn't afford to pay what's his name, so he traded him to the Yankees.
A-Rod.
Wow.
A-Rod.
He
Wow.
couldn't afford a lot of players. Didn't Sosa play for the Rangers?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sosa played for the Rangers. The
See,
only
that
one they
doesn't mean-
actually kept over the years was, and Bush was long gone by then, Josh Hamilton,
Yeah.
until he fell
What
off
about
the
what's his
wagon.
name? What about what's his
Yeah.
name too? He was a long time player for the Texans.
Who,
Palmiero.
Rodriguez? Oh.
Yeah,
Raphael.
Pudge. Yeah, Pudge.
No, Raphael Palmiero was a long
He went
time
to
player.
Baltimore.
He went to Baltimore.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
Nolan bounced over almost every team in Texas,
Yeah. Yeah.
but he's known for the Astros and the Rangers.
It's all to be seen.
Yeah,
all of
everybody-
these people showing up at courtside, like
Right.
you.
I mean, you need that much attention where you got to run on the court and
Yes.
give Live some dap. Live's just trying to get off the court. Live's just trying to get to his car.
Right. And
Exactly.
these people that are sitting up front, and it's like, and I just can't. I can't.
I don't care who it is. If you could convince me that $3,094 is a good price for nosebleeds, God bless you. Serious. God bless you.
Man, look, I remember the game that the last game I was at in Madison Square Garden was I want to say when it was a Wizards game when what's it, Agent Zero was still playing.
Agent Zero.
Oh, Gilbert.
Yeah, Gilbert Arenas. He had us in the head for 30 that night. And
the last time I went to the Garden, what's that guy's name? Jason Williams, the point guard.
Yeah.
Him and Weber were playing for Sacramento.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. That was a good game.
And I only got those tickets because I met the guy that used to be the president of security, Horace Balmer. I met him in the Poconos because of TC, the singer for the Force MDs.
Oh,
they were friends.
Wow.
Me
Okay.
and TC
All right.
were
All right.
friends.
No.
He gave me and TC tickets. We drove down to the Garden. They lost to the damn Kings. That's when we sucked. But it was, and I tell you what, I can't afford those tickets, and I don't complain about money. But even a regular season game at the Garden, I can't afford.
Let me ask you this, Dom: when the Knicks weren't as good as they are now, how much were the tickets then?
It was still too expensive. You could ask Live.
Right. I was getting ready to say that same Wizards game was. I bought tickets for me and my son. They was $200 a piece. About around 200 a piece.
The Garden ticket prices, even though the team wasn't that good, they always sold out. They always sold
exactly.
out.
Every game. Every
41
game.
times a year.
Now that was so that was post. Well, that was like post the Ewing once Patrick Ewing 90s Knicks.
Yeah.
That's when the sellout started. But when my wife and I started dating, she used to work in the city. I would go meet her in the city, and sometimes we would go to the movies. And if the Knicks were playing, We say you want to go to a Knicks game, and we go walk right up to the booth,
Tickets,
and buy tickets, and it wasn't sold out.
You can't do that now.
When I was in New York, we had my wife and I. We had half-season tickets because it was expensive to buy like the whole package.
I didn't know you could get a half season.
Oh yeah, you get partial.
Yeah, you can park. Yeah,
21, So we had 21 home games. And I remember I ruptured my Achilles tendon, my right Achilles tendon.
Ow.
And I was on crutches.
Ow.
We had the tickets. And my wife was like, "Yo, you still going?"
Yo, you earn this shit. You know what, Bishop? Rob lives in Charlotte too. I thought about buying a partial for Charlotte, and pick certain games, and because Charlotte offers partials too, where you can buy so many games.
I
thought about doing that, man.
I gave up.
We got to use the handicap. We got to use the handicap elevator.
Right.
I got the plate, so I'm good.
No.
Don't be laughing. I got a handicap plate.
So it was like I didn't have to go up the escalator. I was able to take the elevator.
The elevator.
I had 2 crutches and
Lord have mercy.
And it was like,
oh my God, that's funny.
Now they have the things where you can put your knee on it and you can roll around.
Yeah,
right.
They didn't have that back then when I ruptured my kid. They didn't have that back then. So
you had
crutches.
When I first got my handicap plate, I felt bad. I'm like,
what?
Man.
Why?
Let me finish.
Utilize that shit
because I considered myself in still pretty good shape, but because of the way the Lord and the VA has it, you could. Until I figured out that front row Joe shit, like at first, my wife was like, we're too young to be, because I had it for a while now. We're too young to be parking in the front. Somebody might need this parking space. You're right, honey.
I like your wife. I haven't even met her yet.
Check this out. I would skip over the handicap spot. About a year later, we're pulling into a parking lot. Front row. What changed? We got a year older now. We need front row parking. It does come in handy, but there are times, guys.
Take advantage, Dom. Take advantage. I'm gonna
real quick. You're right.
Like honestly, when I got my AARP, we were proud. I utilized that shit. I'm like, there is no shame with that,
like,
man.
AV like, yo, let me get this case of Metamucil.
I'll tell you. You know what's funny, Bishop? Don't laugh because y'all are gonna be there. You know what I always do? I'd be like, all right, most of this shit you could be 55. You don't have to be 60, 65.
Right.
Yeah. What I always do is I go to the counter, get a military discount. Yeah. NARP. No. You got to pick one of them. I mean, hey, like R said, take advantage of this shit.
Take advantage, man.
There's a couple of places that you'll go and they say, yeah, but most don't. You got to pick one of them. And they're only like 10%.
Dom, you were saying Charlotte offers partial. They offer everything, just like every other arena. I gave up my seats for this year because they went up $5,000.
Get out of here.
God. Ooh. Did you like get your money back or something?
No.
You just didn't buy them.
I just didn't buy them. I mean,
gotcha.
I mean, I had good seats. I mean, it was $32,000 a year, but now it's
Jesus. It's crazy.
But did you have 41 games, Rob?
41 games right behind the visitors' bench.
The visitors' bench.
Oh, wow.
I remember you told me. Yeah.
Nice.
And you had to pay how much?
$32,000 for 2 seats.
That's crazy.
For 2 tickets. Rob.
2 tickets, yeah.
That's $16,000 a piece.
They start winning games. They start winning games.
Yeah.
It's like,
I can't imagine what it's going to be next year, Bishop.
Yeah, but you also get perks. You get a lot of perks with that.
You get free food.
You get the food in the restaurant. You get, service.
Do you get like a box seat?
No,
ain't no
box
boxes
seat.
unless you sit in
it's literally courtside.
It's courtside.
Yeah.
But and it's a nice arena too, guys. I got to admit. You finally went, right? Last year?
I went. It was a nice arena.
It's not a bad arena. It's pretty nice.
It's not that big.
It's not in a bad area.
No, definitely
unlike
not.
going to a Marlins game in Miami, you could get to and from your car safely.
It's far from that. It's far from that.
Yeah,
it's a nice arena.
Yeah, it is. To be honest, I mean, I've been there quite a few times, but
right,
it is. It's a pretty. And then you know what? I'm pretty sure to Bishop the shit's gonna go up next year because they played pretty good this year.
Yep.
So my $140 ticket is probably gonna be $200. But I'll still make my 2 trips there.
I'll just watch it on TV. I'm good.
I hear that.
Yeah, but there is something. There is something.
Sound like me.
The thing is, I used it for my grandkids. They love basketball. I would go to a Knicks game here, or my grandson he wanted to see LeBron come, and Luka. So
okay.
But when they're going up $5,000 a year, that's like you already
that's a lot.
Budget.
That's a big
exactly. That's a lot.
So I just wanted to say one thing that I brought up to R earlier, and I'm just realizing it. Jalen Brunson's dad is one of the coaches. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
No.
They hired him 5 minutes before they signed Brunson.
Yeah, exactly. Remember? He was on the team before he was.
Yeah,
I just learned that today. I'm like, no wonder Ronan hates him so much.
Well, you're not too well versed in the sports.
I'm not an MBA. I'm not as much as knowledgeable. I mean, you guys are teaching me, which I appreciate, but
of course,
I just saw that today. I was like, well, no wonder everybody hates him. His dad is one of the coaches.
Hold on, but it gets better than that. The last time the Knicks were in the finals, there was a Brunson on the team too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
His dad.
Yeah. His dad, right.
Playing 20 seconds doesn't count.
But that, see, Bishop, that's where I have my bone with Tracy McGrady being in the Hall of Fame. 20 minutes of fame get you in the Hall of Fame in the NBA.
No, you know what makes me feel old though is I saw Rick. I saw Rick Brunson play in person when he was at Temple. I went to a Temple UMass.
All right,
that's right.
It was an ESPN game when it was the Calipari against Cheney. Yeah. I was there in their old arena before they moved into the bigger one. And my sister used to teach at Temple. This was like, it had to be about 93-ish or something like that.
Right.
Marcus Camby was playing, and Temple won. And it was just like chaos, there. But yeah, so to see him, and I saw him in college in person.
Right.
But you feel like, you know how they would win their games. Cheney, they used to play zone.
Yeah.
They used to play zone, and they would win their games by playing like a 2-1-2 or 2-3 zone against all the teams because they were just fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
And they didn't turn the ball over, and they would get quality shots.
Right.
They ran a very like it was predictable, but you had to be on your P's and Q's.
Yeah.
And a lot of teams were coming in athletic and this and that, and they'd be turning the ball over, or they couldn't get up good shots. It's just athleticism. You can't dunk the ball. You got to shoot jump shots, and the teams weren't shooting a lot of jump shots back then. They were playing from inside out. And they weren't shooting. So that's how that Temple. That's how his dad got drafted, because he was part of the head of the snake of that Cheney zone. But when he got to the league, they realized
different ball game.
He can't shoot. He's a good game manager. He's a good game manager, but he can't shoot. So
I had the big misfortune of when I was at Temple, they sucked. 2005, they sucked. And I had free tickets. I was able to go to the games for free.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, but after 8 hours of that shit, man, I got in my car.
You was like, no,
because I had to drive an hour because I couldn't afford to live in Philly. So I lived in what they call Whitehall Township in Allentown.
Right.
So I had on a good day, an hour drive.
Oh.
And
good night,
Rob.
Rob.
I would watch their games, like their practice. I would sneak over to the gym.
All right,
they
Rob.
practicing during the day.
Good night, brother.
Good night.
All right, Rob.
And I would see their team, and I was like, then I would look at the record. I was like, nah, this shit ain't worth it. I'm going home. Because their games are at night unless it's a weekday. I mean, a weekend. I was like, nah, it's too far for me to drive. And that traffic out there.
Too much.
Nah, I
Too
said
much.
I'll pass. And I had free tickets. I think I went to one football game, and it was too cold. I probably lasted a quarter.
That was it.
Yeah, I can't. I don't. For you people that love football, God bless you. I can't do the cold. Nah.
Yeah, I'm not sitting out there.
That's
No,
right.
sorry.
That's one of my motivating factors to move south because it's cold here.
Well, it ain't cold here.
No, it ain't.
Not generally.
God damn right it ain't cold up in
You
this
got four
motherfucker.
of us that live in the South on this line.
Exactly.
I'm telling. Well, I'm not
generally.
even joking. I am planning on moving south because I'm tired of the inhumidity up here.
Yo.
Anyways, I have a question for live.
Yo,
You ain't skipping no humidity down here.
not at all. Not at all.
I mean, the humidity I can deal with. It's the lack of intelligence.
No.
Live, I have a question for you. If I wanted to get a hold of an agent for a band, how would I do that?
Agent for a
rock band. How would I do that?
Okay, so what social media platforms are you on? Facebook? Are you on Instagram?
I am. I want to get a hold of the agent for the band Five Finger Death Punch.
Okay. So, I mean, truthfully, that'd be probably, it should be as easy as Googling and then going to any of their social.
Well, I know that you do that kind of stuff, or you did.
Yes, ma'am.
So I wanted to find out how I would go about doing that, because they do a lot for veterans.
Okay.
And I would love to get a hold of the lead singer is huge, and he's a recovering alcoholic, and they do a whole lot for combat veterans.
Right. So again, if you Google, that band, and their social media, and even their contact might come up. It's usually through email.
Oh, okay. All right.
Email, and then they'll have somebody that personally represents them, for bookings and contacts, either call or.
I know I told R that the other day, but I know that you do that kind of stuff. So
and it's usually because again you don't they're not gonna leave the band's personal information, right?
No, right.
So they'll have on their social media situations or whatever they maybe have their own website.
Right.
They'll have somebody that you can contact.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna look into that, because they really do a lot with veterans.
Right. Now they should be easy to contact. You might even be able to look up them on some maybe military sites and stuff like that.
Good idea. Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right, guys. Bishop, you still there? Bishop?
I see him.
I think he's still.
Well,
you know what? Oh wait, this might be him, because I see somebody logging in. Bishop, your mic is live. You hear me?
Yeah.
Well, now he signed on twice.
Twice, yeah.
Okay.
I kept losing sound.
Right, you and Dom. I think Dom had the same issue as well. I told him to try to log out and log back in.
So you get to see me twice. Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's going.
I think it's StreamYard. StreamYard is having issues.
Obviously. Yeah, I'm about to bump their ass.
Are we going to talk about basketball now?
Yeah, you see, with the New York Knicks returned to the finals for the first time since 1999. Hoorah! 27 long ass years. I remember the days of being coached by. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I hear you, Bishop.
Yeah,
you might have to log in and log back out.
No. I don't hear R. I don't hear R.
You don't hear R?
I hear him.
I hear him.
Wow. Okay.
Right, I'll try to
Anyways.
Well, listen. To be honest, he hasn't heard R for years.
No one has.
Right back.
Oh my God! I can't.
Well, let me just say this: for 27 years, we've seen the worst of the worst. I remember days being coached by D'Antoni. I remember having a general manager named And I like Donnie Walsh, believe it or not. I thought
No,
Donnie
Donnie Walsh was pretty good. Yeah.
he was pretty good. He was on the road to I think we could have rebuilt this a little faster if we had Donnie Walsh at allowing him to do his thing.
Yes.
Because he was severely handcuffed.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
was Dolan. Dolan
was
fucked
Dolan.
that up.
Exactly, because he was severely handcuffed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we've seen D'Antoni, we've seen Larry Brown, we've seen Lenny Wilkins, we've seen
Larry.
Don Nelson throughout these years. Exactly. Jesus is right. Throughout those years or whatnot. And now we have reached the point. 4 victories away from the chip. 4. And those 4 can be attained because I truly believe 2 things.
Who are the 4 teams? Who are the 4 teams?
It's only 3 teams right now.
There's only 3 right now. It's the Knicks, it's the Spurs, and it's the Thunder.
Yeah, I can only hear you all.
Oh, word?
Really? Well, who's the only one talking right now?
All right, now I hear Dave.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was the only one talking, yeah.
Exactly.
So, but what I'm saying is, who are the teams that they're playing?
Well, we're waiting for one of the 2 teams, the Oklahoma City Thunder or the San Antonio.
I can't hear anybody else though.
Nobody else.
You hear me?
Bishop, no one else is talking.
Evelyn is talking?
I was.
Yeah, he can't hear.
Try to log out again, Bishop, and log back in.
So Evelyn, yeah, the Knicks are waiting to see who's going to win between OKC, Oklahoma, and
got you. Okay.
San Antonio. Right. So that's why it's 3 now.
Right. Okay, exactly. Got you. So who's better, OKC or the Knicks?
Well, I was trying to drive my point home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So again, the thing is, I gotta tell you, right now, the way the Knicks are playing, and what's important is 2 things: ball movement by the Knicks, and also an effort on nobody's saying you got to be a defensive stopper, but at least put out some effort to play defense, and they've been doing that, which is why we have an 11-game winning streak.
Wow, 11 games straight.
Exactly, 11 straight.
So
wow.
Yeah. This is a historical run.
For sure.
Historical.
When we were all talking about the Knicks during the regular season, and I'm like, yeah, these guys are capable of doing that. Like Brunson is capable of playing that way. Towns is capable of playing the way he's supposed to play. It's just like they were choosing not to do it for some odd reason. I guess they had to work through like some trust issues.
Yes, sir.
Or whatever.
Can we talk about that a little bit?
So they had to work through some trust issues, and then also they had to work through, because they were coming from a coach that was pretty much allowing them to do whatever they wanted to do. And nobody was being held accountable.
It makes fun of the asylum.
And I think part of what Mike Brown has brought to the situation is he's brought some levity, and actually it's like if you're a true basketball player and somebody's giving you something that is going to benefit you and make you a better player, if you're interested in winning, you're gonna implement what they're telling you.
Right, you're gonna buy in, right?
If you value what they're saying,
right?
Which is kind of like what I was preaching the last 2 to 3 seasons, when it's like this team is way too talented,
way too talented,
not to be in the upper echelon of this league. Certainly not too good not to be coming out the East with what's going on. It's like I was pissed 2 seasons in a row that we lose to Indiana. There's no way that we should have lost to Indiana, other than the fact that the coach was too stubborn to adjust his game plan.
Absolutely.
When the other coach was playing players that had not even played during the regular season, during the playoffs, just to wear out the 5 guys that we were putting on the floor.
5,
and
6,
it's just
5
like,
and a half.
Right, and it's like, and we don't make any adjustments, and it's just like that just doesn't make any sense to me with the talent that this team has. It just doesn't make any sense. And what a difference 1 season makes. And the crazy part is he walked in the door with unreasonable expectations put on his shoulders.
Say that again. Say that.
Unreasonable expectations put on his shoulders by some fans, by management, and during the season, it was so ridiculous. During this season, you had some people calling for him to be fired when they went through a short, a mini losing streak.
2-9, right?
And it was like, well, maybe he's not the right guy. This and that. Not everybody is riding his nuts. Everybody is riding the Brown color. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you just said, and I don't want to.
But I'm elated that we're able to see the full potential of this team.
Yes, sir.
At some point, we're able to see the full potential of this team. And like R said, whoever comes out the West, they're gonna have problems on their hands. I'm not saying that we're gonna win it, but it ain't gonna be we're not gonna be an easy out.
No, we're not gonna be.
I agree.
We're not gonna be an easy out.
I totally agree.
And if you look at either team, you can see where we have the advantage. If OKC comes out, fine. Shea, Shea's gonna do what Shea does on some nights, but if we stop the other people, we should be fine. They have no matchups. They have no matchups for our bigs. They got no matchups for OG, so we should be fine.
Plus the fact, sorry, Bishop. Plus the fact J-Dub is injured.
Somebody else too. I think they
AJ Mitchell. Mitchell's also injured.
The little quick dude.
Right.
But if San Antonio comes out, that's even worse because, as you can see, Wemby can't play defense. He only can stand in the paint and
block and change shots. Yeah.
Right. But if you ask him to move out on the perimeter, it's like, you can do all of this tween, behind the back, crossover, this, that, but you can't move your big ass feet to get out there and guard Alex Caruso, who is now shooting 58% from 3-point range.
Wow.
58% from three. He's shooting a higher percentage than Steph Curry. in the height of Steph Curry being Steph Curry.
Right.
58%. That's crazy. And it's like, because he has all the time in the world. There's no pressure on him. He has all the time in the world. So it's like he's an NBA player. Guess what? And it's like, okay, well, now to me it's like San Antonio, you made all of this big deal about how y'all ready and y'all championship bound and this and that and blah blah blah, and now you bitching and crying over we're not getting enough calls.
Lord,
we're not doing this. And it's like, dude, the game that you're complaining about, they got 38 free throws, you got 32. What you complaining about?
Right. They wanted more.
They
wanted more.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But I'm elated about the Knicks. I'm happy. I was ecstatic when they got rid of Tibbs. I'm even more
I was ecstatic. Yeah, I poured a drink.
I'm even more excited, and I hope he never coaches another game in the NBA because now you can see.
That's crazy.
That he's one of those guys. He's a Larry Brown. He's a Larry Brown.
Wow, that bad? Larry Brown was bad, Bishop.
Yeah,
bad.
But it's like, I'm gonna do it my way. I don't care win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna do it my way. And it's just like that doesn't work anymore. So I'm elated that they got rid of him, and you can see the difference between it's like night and day.
Night and day.
Well said, brother. Well said.
You know what I'm saying? Man, like me, man. I just feel so. I feel so good, man. I wish everybody in New York is telling me how the city feel right now, man. And I'm so hot that I can't revel in that. You know what I'm saying? Like like again, man. I remember when Rick Brunson when Brunson's pops was on the court for his little 7 minutes.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, we were decimated. We didn't have nobody in the finals.
No.
Everybody got each round, like 2 people got hurt. Ewan got hurt in the Pacers series. Larry Johnson. We lost Larry Johnson somewhere along the way. I think Camby got hurt. And really the only people that was on the court was Allen Houston and Sprewell.
Sprewell, yeah.
And Larry couldn't hold a rookie in Tim Duncan. They was killing that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we talk about the Larry Browns and the Phil Jacksons, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We talk about Dolan, messing up this organization for so long, man. And man, shout to Leon Rose, man. Give Leon Rose, Leon Rose, aka fuck them picks, right? You know what I'm saying? Right? Like there's organizational situations that happen that's conducive to winning, right? One of them is him not saying shit, right?
Live.
Why are you bringing in more controversy? We're talking. Shut the fuck up and get us a fucking check.
Live. Do you
know what I'm saying?
Do you realize on the low, Tibbs was being insubordinate and not playing the players that he brought
absolutely.
in because it was
whose vindication? We might not even be able to keep this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Landry Shamet was on the squad last year.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Healthy.
Couldn't
Healthy. Who now because almost because of that. You know what I'm saying? He pent up and he all filled up with energy and shit because last year he didn't even play. Now he had 11 for 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like who's vindicated behind Tibbs' bullshit?
But let me just go back to something live you were saying about missing out on the vibe of New York, and so R and I are here in the city. And I'm telling you that, particularly when the Knicks are about to play or they just finished playing, this city is crazy.
Yeah.
Right now,
insane.
I mean, it is orange and blue everywhere you see.
Believe it.
And I'm telling you, from what's happening on TV to just, everywhere, social media, this city is ready to explode.
Oh, hell
and I'm telling you that if they win, I'm telling you, I might stay in the house.
Please.
I'm telling you, because it is going to be chaos. Now I will go. I think I will go to the parade.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I will go. But
let me piggyback off of you, Dave, real quick. What you talked about the city and how they are reacting to the recent success of this team. Listen, if you go outside and you have a Knicks shirt or a Knicks hat and you're walking towards somebody that has the same paraphernalia, they're gonna big you up.
Yes.
They're gonna big you up. They're gonna show you that they're supporting their team. I love that.
I'm saying grandmothers.
Right.
I went to the store and woman in there, she was rocking full Knicks gear behind the counter at the grocery store. I'm telling you,
Dave, we don't need to know about your fetishes. Sorry.
Oh my god, I can't.
You checking for grandmas? What's
I'm
happening?
done.
Listen. Listen. I'm just telling you that everywhere you go,
I'm sure,
and hopefully they win. If they don't, there's still going to be some kind of celebration because this has been historic. But this city, I would love to see it, but then I'm scared to see it too because
look, the anxiety.
They're not going to be able to. They got all the cops out there. They're not going to be able to contain this.
Well,
hopefully,
I need my 4 wins, man. I need. Like, I'm paying extra money to see the Knicks games right now, dog.
I feel you.
Yeah.
All right. I used to be on some real, hook up the tin can, get the hangers out, and get any broadcast I can for free. No.
I'm paying. You're gonna put out the bread to see it.
Well,
I'm paying top dollar. Top dollar cable. I got the premium cable shit popping right now, just to see this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I need my 4 wins, man. But I mean, and more so, right? Because it ain't even like, if you look at the narrative, it's almost an asterisk behind everything they say about us. You understand what I'm saying? And again, I've tuned that shit out a long time ago until
Good.
now. My sensitivity level to it is real crazy because, again, in one fucking breath, you going, oh, these motherfuckers done went on a historic run in the point differential, and then the next time you going, what? Right?
Mm.
Yeah.
So I'm going like I feel like we could beat both of them.
We can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
There's no question.
I don't feel under like usually you know how we feel. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. You know,
No.
I don't feel like that.
Especially when they're playing the way they need to be playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
hopefully, your boy don't come there and fuck up the vibe.
Who
with
that?
some fake ass assassassination attempt at the
Jalen
Madison Square
Brunson.
Garden.
Oh, Evil Brunson. Yeah. Evil
No,
Brunson.
I'm not talking about Evil
No,
Brunson.
no. He's talking about
Listen.
the orange without the blue.
No, give him, pack him up. Let me tell you something. That
Fake
dude
assassination
is
attempt
the
during
worst,
game.
man. Like he is
Yeah.
the worst. Like front runner, bandwagon. I say what I say to get paid. I say anything to create a false snap. Like son, he is not welcome nowhere.
What I'm saying is, this will be the time where you come. It's like come in and do some fucking fake ass assassination attempt at the Garden, and then fuck up the whole vibe.
To be seen. It's all to be seen.
And be like, I was there at the game, and somebody tried to assassinate me. Now there's no more playoffs. The Garden is
Oh,
closed.
Lord.
It's some kind of FBI investigation.
And suddenly, like ICE is going after Fat Joe.
This is what sociopaths do. This is what I told you. I grew up in a sociopathic system. This is what sociopaths do. It's gonna be all about him. I'm telling you.
It's like, so all of a sudden now we in wars. We got all this shit going on. Gas is like almost $5 a gallon.
Right.
And your focus is going to a New York Knicks game. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Thank you. And it's all manipulation. It's all manipulation.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Well, it's like I said, hopefully it's no
keep his ass out of the fucking Garden.
Assassination attempt or something like that at the Garden. Next thing you know, the snipers in the Garden and this and that. The games can't go on or something, something crazy.
You know what's gonna happen because he wants all the attention. He apparently didn't get enough hugs as a child. Whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I hope that. I seriously hope that's not the case. But you do make a very good point. You know what I'm saying?
No, it is true, and then you got like the TV cuts away to some kind of a chase.
You know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
exactly. You know what's going to happen because it's all manipulation.
Yeah. Well,
over it.
Well, let's get these four. Like Lash said, that's all I'm asking for.
Yeah, that's all we need, man. Just this four, and I'm straight.
Yeah.
Like, I'm straight.
Will it be crazy? It's like, so you because people really put a lot of undue pressure on Mike Brown to make this shit happen. When you rock with coaches that were subpar for many, many years, you rock with coaches that were subpar. You can go down the list. And Mike D'Antoni, I only coach offense.
Right.
Phil Jackson, we can only play one way. And that's it. You had Derek Fisher.
Damn!
All y'all ladies is in fair game. Like all y'all chicks is fair game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's been Hornacek. It's been like a list. It's been a list of
Mike Woodson, who I like.
It's been a list.
Mike Woodson was okay. You know what I'm saying? For a minute, until he turned into the anti D'Antoni, the bizarro D'Antoni.
It's like Larry Brown. It's like all of these dead weight recycled, and this is even with Tibbs. It's like he got us to a certain point, and it's just like, okay, what's next?
Right.
What's next? What's next? You've proven that you can't move the needle. What's next?
What's next? Yep.
And
Agreed.
it's like, yo,
I never. There's something I never understood about, like in the beginning of the year, where you put a pressure on and justify saying finals or bust.
right.
Right. I don't. I mean. Think. Really. Like. Really think. It's the first year coach. Right. With a team that obviously. Right. Even though they. You know what I'm saying. They seen success in the regular season. Hasn't played to its potential. Right. So you're not gonna give this coach 2 years to fuck something up.
No. So what they did was they were making him pay for what Tibbs didn't do.
Right.
So they were making him come in the door and pay for what Tibbs didn't do, because management, just like I was saying before, management knew that this roster is way too talented to be underachieving. It's way too talented. I'm not saying we were ready to win a championship, but we shouldn't have had to sit back and watch Indiana muck up a series against OKC.
Absolutely not.
That was disgusting. It was
disgusting. I'll say this: Mike Brown, he answered the bell.
Absolutely.
Like you said live.
2 times over.
Exactly like you said. Finals or bust. Well, they ain't the finals.
Right. But again, I done seen that. Pardon me, all. You know what I'm saying? I done seen narrative where motherfuckers is trying to discount. Like, is it enough? No, nigga. No, it ain't enough.
Right.
I ain't none of them. And here's the beautiful part about his coaching. He got them playing desperate every game.
Right.
Everybody focused. It might not be just him. It might be Brunson stoic ass. You know what I'm saying? But like it's a focus that I have not seen since I didn't see it till the end of the year where they got their shit together.
But I was telling you
end of the season,
when you were saying Brunson can't play a certain way. Brunson is more than capable of playing.
Yep.
Son, you couldn't tell me that though. I get what you're saying, and I agree with you. But you could not tell me that this motherfucker actually knew how to pass, how to pocket pass.
Yes.
I dig it.
During that period, he just chose. Bishop, when you and I went to that game in Charlotte, whatnot? Yeah. We was all over that. We was like, oh, okay, we see how this is going down. You know,
you can already see when he gets it in his head that it's like, yo, I'm gonna ISO and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and it's like and a metamorphosis of everybody saying, well, Cat can't do this and Cat can't do that. It's like, yo, Cat is, I mean, you could say he's soft, he got some weird qualities about him, but the dude can hoop. He can hoop. He can hoop.
No, he's a premium player, man. He's he's top 20 at least.
Everybody is bugging out because Bridges is not doing this. It's like, yo, it's hard for me to do what I do when I don't get the ball.
Right.
If y'all eating up all the space that I would be using to get my offense off, how am I supposed to get off? Because I don't score off the dribble like that.
Right.
My game is cutting in those pockets and mid range.
I'm getting ready to say that. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
I don't have those opportunities.
Well, even though his best he is best suited being a reactionary player, right? Yes. He's not the ISO, whatever. I will cut, and I will as Bishop just said, I will cut, I will spin, I will lean, and I will take it late in the shot and hit you with a fadeaway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like and I'll spot up and shoot. I'll score in transition. I'll muck up everything. That's what kind of player he is. And again, to Brown's credit, we everything we talk about right now, we saw in the beginning of the year.
Right.
We seen it in the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? OG was doing well. Bridges we was on that fuck them picks for Bridges.
Right.
Cat was at the hub. You understand what I'm saying? But after the sippy cup, where the fuck all that go? And that was the players reverting back to the bullshit.
Right.
You can't blame Brown for that. Brown had to get that shit back on track. It took him damn near the whole rest of the year.
But at least he did it.
He did it.
Yep.
Yeah,
70, it was 76 to 78 games in the season that it took them to get back to, well, not even get back to embrace what he was trying to implement.
Right, yes. Yeah.
And when he embraced what he was trying to implement, it's like everybody's eating. And it's
Right.
easy. And it's easy. Like
Right.
you still
There
getting
you
your
go.
20 points, you getting your 20 points. And what that does is now teams can't game plan for a particular player because you don't know where it's coming from.
Right.
You don't know where it's coming from.
And even if they do, which they will, they'll game plan, but they can't stop everything.
Nah.
But if you stop Brunson, now you got Shamet coming off the bench.
Right.
You got McBride coming off the bench. You got Josh Hart. He could score 20 points on any given night.
You got Clarkson.
You got
exactly.
You got Clarkson. You got so many different weapons, so many different places that you can get these numbers from. It's hard to game plan for it.
Right.
So you just got to be a disciplined team on defense every single play, every single game, because they can bust it wide open.
Exactly.
And this is the reason why I think it don't matter who we play. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to pick who's the easiest. Ain't none of them dudes easy.
Let me tell you something.
Ain't none of them gonna be easy.
And I don't even want the easiest.
I want OKC. I want OKC.
Listen, I think though, going back to what you guys are saying earlier in the season, a lot of the frustration that we expressed right here on this show was the fact that we knew that they were better than what they were showing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And so I think that I'm not going to go back on it and say take back what I said, about certain players because they weren't playing up to the potential. Right. And there was legit frustration. Now, did any of us foresee this type of run? I don't know that we can say that. We felt that they were good enough to come out of the East.
Right.
But then the team that went out there, like to Bishop's point, to 76, 78 games before they figured it out. Well, that's a frustrating stretch.
Yes.
But now they turned it on at the right time. And I think that, because even the two losses to Atlanta were 1 point each. And they weren't playing their best basketball. But after that point, they just hit a switch. And you talk about a team hitting a switch. And so going into the finals, I think that they're not going to make the same mistake they did going into game one of the Cavs, where these guys, like they even said it after they closed out Cleveland, was that they were ready to get back to work, and so the rust factor, I don't think they're going to display that, and frankly, against either OKC or San Antonio, they can't afford to do that. You're not going to do that again, go down 22 and then pull a miraculous comeback. But I'm telling you, I don't care what people are saying about OKC and San Antonio, and they are both legit contenders. But I think they're also looking over at this team here in New York, and they know that they're going to have to be on their best, because if they're not, then they might get steamrolled too. This team is capable of doing that. I'm not saying they will,
but they're capable.
Is capable. I think this is one of the most capable Knicks teams that I've seen going, and I've only seen two go to the finals, 94 and 99. And so I would say that that 94 team, Elijah Juan is a difference. And 99, they were a seed. So it was like, we're just excited to be there. But as far as a team being prepared, where I feel going into it, this is the most prepared.
For sure.
We are completely healthy, right? For the most part, right? You know what I'm saying? Especially for this time of year, right? We playing inclusive ball. Our coaching staff is hypersensitive to change. You know what I'm saying? So like we ready, man. The only people who I'm worrying about is them fucking zebras.
Well,
I am anxiously worried They trigger my fucking anxiety.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't even put that out there, because again, one of the things that people fail to realize is like people can complain about calls and stuff like that. Unless the differential is 40 something to like 10 or something like that.
Son, we done seen them do it to us, kid. As a matter of fact,
against the Bulls,
not just in this, and if it wasn't, it might have been the last. No, it was in the Cleveland series. You know what I'm saying? They 22-6. It was one time. 22 for Cleveland, 6 free throws for us.
Well, I got the remedy for you.
Stop fouling.
For every
I dig it, but again, that discrepancy is crazy.
Nah, but live, I got the remedy. What are we gonna have? What 3 games at the Garden, Max?
Yeah.
Those 3 games, you get their family members courtside seats. Since they're doing things for the Knicks to get these tickets, you get their family members, the refs' family members courtside seats, and we can win some of those games using the ref. If it's like that, $76,000 or whatever it is for a season.
Right.
But listen, if we play our games, because listen, Brunson's going to get fouled too. He takes it to the hole all the time. So I think that I'm not even gonna put that out there about the refs. I think that we can win, and I don't really see that as being a factor. But like what Bishop said, don't foul. None of these stupid fouls.
Right.
Yeah, because if you look at San Antonio, the series, San Antonio's complaining about the referees making calls, but Castle, who's a vital part of the offense, why are you fouling Shea 40 feet away from the basket?
Yeah.
He just coming up to get the ball. It's not like he making a move and you running him over. Why are you 2-hand pushing somebody to get a rebound? Why are you doing like dumb stuff? It's like you got an offensive foul because you threw your arm out there and slapped somebody in the face. And it's like it's not even so much Shea. It's like why is Caruso went to the line like 8 times. Caruso. So Alex Caruso went to the line 8 times. He got 8 free throws in that game. It's like, who the hell is fouling Alex Caruso to the point where he's going to the line 8 times? A role play going to the line 8 times. So you can't say it's the referees if you keep fouling. If you keep fouling, it's like you got to play smarter.
Exactly.
You got to play smarter. And for the way the Knicks are playing defense right now, it's like, if everybody's helping everybody, if you get screened, you fighting through the screen long enough to pass the player off to the next defender, and that person is stepping up. So it's like even Cat is out there putting his hands up, not doing the stupid fouls and stuff. So it's like, it's what how they should have been playing all season. And it's like if they would have played half that way during this season, they'd have probably won about 60-something games, which is what I said. About 10 to 12 more games.
Yep.
I agree.
66
I agree as well.
games. And it's like, but you gave away some games just not playing smart. You gave away games just not playing smart. And notwithstanding all of that, we're still in the finals.
Yep. Exactly.
We're still in the finals, and we got people talking about, oh, well, the teams that we played weren't really that good and this and that. Atlanta finished in the 6th seed. Philly beat out Boston, and Cleveland finished 4th. So who else should we have played?
Exactly.
Who else? I mean, if we would have played Detroit, we would have certainly beat Detroit because Cleveland proved that they couldn't score.
Right. But that's something we knew for a while. There's no consistent second option on offense.
No, you stopped Tobias Harris, and then they got blown out. Which is what I was saying. Stop Tobias Harris, and they got blown out.
Right.
I wasn't scared of no damn Detroit.
No,
I really wasn't. And we wasn't even playing our best basketball at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like I wasn't worrying about Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like truthfully, the only team I was really looking at that was left was Cleveland, and they turned out to be just look
Marshmallows.
horrid.
Well,
Marshmallows.
after that first game when they collapsed, they shit the bed. That was it. It was
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
At that point, I already knew the series was over. I'm like, oh,
Uh,
you up by 22 and collapse. I was
I
like, they're
told
dead.
you. I told you the series was over before it
Son,
even
that was
started.
one of the best games I ever seen, man.
Before it even started. Before it even started, because Cleveland historically is marshmallow soft when
Exactly.
it comes to the playoffs, and the Knicks have proven, like Cleveland's strong suit is Donovan Mitchell and those bigs, Jared Allen and Mobley, and
That's
every
it.
time they play the Knicks pretty much sun those bigs, like they don't get off. It's like OG was guarding Jared Allen.
Mm-hmm.
OG Anunoby was guarding Jared Allen.
Right.
And Mobley, it was just a bunch of players. I remember seeing Deuce McBride guard Mobley and block his shot. And it's just like, them dudes are really soft. They're just really soft. And Donovan Mitchell, to his credit, he was the only one that showed up in that closeout game.
That last game, yeah.
He was the only one that showed up.
Exactly.
But it's kind of like, okay, so the knock on you is you can't inspire your teammates to follow suit. You can't inspire your teammates.
And he was there, man. They showed him screaming on them dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was there. It just might have not. They damn sure ain't take it to heart. Put it like that.
Nah, and it's like you got to do that during the season.
For sure.
So that when the playoffs come, now these dudes
they
know
believe it.
I think the worst thing that I saw from Cleveland is that it seemed like it was a Harden's team. Yeah, I mean,
okay.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, there seemed to be so much focus on Harden and what Harden is doing, and Donovan Mitchell looked like a second option.
That was the media. That was the media because they got a hard on for Harden. Like
everything that
he does. Yeah, everything that he does. It's all a shortcoming. It's like first of all, Harden was brought there. He was brought there to facilitate for Jared Allen and Mobley. That's what he was brought there to do.
Yeah.
Now, if those dudes don't step up and play, what's his like? He can't maximize what he brings to the table.
Yeah.
Those dudes didn't step up and play.
Right.
No, it just I don't know, but to the point that was made earlier, that when they lost that 20, when they lost that 22-point lead, and I know we get ready to wrap up. That was the series, because I knew that when they lost that game one, they essentially lost game two. In that one loss, and then when they went back to Cleveland and didn't respond, it was done.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, by that third game, all the suspense was out of the window.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. There you go.
Yeah. Well, easy breezy. The Knicks made it look easy, but it wasn't that easy.
No.
Nah.
They worked. They just worked.
But
together.
that's the narrative I was talking about. That you know what I'm saying with all these pundits is it's like they trying to throw an asterisk like all of these teams was pushovers.
Yeah.
And I know clearly the Hawks and the 76ers, they were saying we wasn't gonna beat them.
Right. Yeah.
Well, the Hawks series, they were like, this is gonna be a nail biter because the Hawks they're the young up and coming team and the Knicks are older and blah blah blah. And it's just like, okay. And then after they won those two games, it was really on and popping like, I don't know what they're gonna do, what the season is beholden, and all kind of stuff.
Exactly.
And when the Knicks came back and spanked their asses, then they were like, they're still young. They're still figuring it out.
It's all part of the learning process, right?
Right. It's always some kind of subplot, some kind of excuse for why the Knicks won.
Right.
And it's like, okay, we played whoever you put in front of us, and we handled our business.
Right.
So what's next? What's next?
I guess they forgot when New York wins, when they're a winning basketball team, it's better for the NBA. I guess we forgot that narrative.
Well,
some of them, it's this thing again. And the reason why I want them to play OKC and hopefully they win against OKC is because this thing, oh, well, you build the team this way and you got the draft picks and you got this and you strategic and all of this stuff. None of that shit means anything if you play a team that come out there and they balling. None of that means anything. This you could have 20 draft picks. You could have first round draft picks for the next 15 years. What does that matter? What does that matter? You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
So we talking about right now, and it's just like San Antonio has just proven that the formula everybody's saying is the working formula ain't really the working formula because if you get the right mix of guys, they can be beaten.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
They can be
there's
beaten.
no question.
They can be beaten.
Yeah, there's no question about that. Gentlemen, it's been a true pleasure.
Yeah.
Good show tonight, guys. I appreciate all of you. Dave, Live, Bishop, Dom, Evelyn, Shamik. Who else am I forgetting? Ronan.
Reggie was on there.
Reggie as well.
Right.
Rob, exactly. I appreciate all of y'all. So once again, next week.
Who was the Hawks guy that was in the comments?
You know what? I have no idea. And my apologies if you're still listening, but I appreciate you in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Great show. Stay up. Thank you, Atlanta. I appreciate that. Hawks Atlanta. ATL. Appreciate that. Once again, suit up for next week. We'll be back on the air.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. Right, y'all be good.
Y'all have a great weekend, okay?
Have a good one, guys.
All right, blessings.
Peace.
Peace.